everybody.
Hello, Sydney. Hi.
You're all down there. Forgot about that. Greetings to our VOD viewers. The best viewers, as they say. And of course, hello to our live viewers who are here now. I should have greeted first. I feel like we're so... Why are we're all hunched over on John, no, hold on. Hold on. Wouldn't be a stream if it didn't start with me adjusting. Yeah. Wait. How's that?
I can't see your arms in the way.
Oh.
Seems better. Seems better.
That's about... Well, okay, that's about right.
Great stream, guys.
Thanks. It's them. It's us. Hi, Jared. It's you.
It's you.
It's me.
Hi.
Wait. That's fine. Never mind. Maybe I'll remember to. Anyway, hi. Oh boy, it's been a time. It's been
I want to move for myself.
Okay, fine.
It's important.
It's okay.
It's important to me.
Okay. All right. Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Hello. How are you?
Oh my God, it's been quite a number of
years.
weeks since it's been too long. That's so true, Ian. Wow, have you ever been live on the internet? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. What did you
neither.
all do last Monday?
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Sort of instead of the stream.
And while you're collating your answers, hello, for the 5th time. Because of all the movies lately, I've missed too many streams, says Jared. Yeah,
We miss you.
we've missed you. You watched some films. That's nice. It's good for you. Yeah, you missed streams because of filmmaking, and then I missed a stream because of filmmaking. But we're here now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. I don't fucking know. Jesus. How do we do this?
You forgot everything. 1 week off. All the workflows, everything's gone.
I've been going through. I just today finished editing the backlog of our previous streams. I was at a dress rehearsal, says Sydney. That's why she was. That's what she did last week. Not there now. I
deciding
assume.
which one to buy.
That's funny. That's funny. Women be shopping.
That's funny to imagine, like trying on outfits as a rehearsal. I'm rehearsing.
I went. They called them instead of like changing rooms, rehearsing rooms. That's why they have the
call it a
mirror
green
there.
room. They call it a green room.
Oh, that's good. Last Monday, I watched 3 movies directed by Michael Curtiz.
The Casablanca guy, right?
Practicing clothes. I almost watched Casablanca this weekend. Didn't.
It's good.
Never seen it.
It's one of those movies that everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good," and you're like, "Man, that's so annoying hearing about it." And then you watch it, and it's good.
I think it's gonna be. I expect it to be good. I'm not mad at that one. He directed 178 movies. That's crazy. Why didn't he stop after 10, like Quentin Tarantino? He's so good, and he only needs 10. What a stupid thing. What a silly man.
What?
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Look who it is.
You summoned him from the VOD realm.
Wow, he's
into our dimension.
He's come from the future to the past to say, Matt. And it's so funny. And it's so funny that it's that clip because Alex was just here. I just saw him yesterday. Yesterday. I watched you both in the past for 8 hours straight today. Damn. Well, you know what, Spencer? You are who I upload. So let's keep going. What's another 3 hours? How about 11 hours hanging out with Matt and John?
So stream days.
Marathon.
Stream days are a normal day off for me. So I don't work. I don't work on Mondays, and so but sometimes I consciously think, oh, I don't want to. You know, I have free time, but I don't want to just play video games all day. Because I'm also going to go over to Matt's house and then play more video games. So I'm like, I should probably balance it a little bit. That's so funny.
Do you obey that rule?
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Nice.
I did.
Here they are, and this time it's now and not the past. The boys have now and not yet.
I'm so sorry to do this. You said you were going to say something earlier, right before I think Spencer showed up. I'm so curious. I want to know what you.
Do you remember the context?
Was it related to Casablanca?
No, I already said the thing
It
about
was-
Casablanca, which is that I hadn't watched it, but I thought about it. The Ghost of Boys Yet to Come. I don't know. I mean, I was talking about editing the VODs. There was on some of the VODs. I'm a very confident host.
Oh yeah, you were talking about the VODs, I think. Yeah.
I was, because I don't watch the whole thing when I'm editing. I just clip the beginning, middle, and end down. And on one of the ones I just edited, I come back from the break and I was like, wow, this has been a great stream, really great. And now it takes away. Now I've launched the stream and I'm like, wow, how do I do this? What's going on?
Mm-hmm. Your skills atrophy so fast.
I know. I focused on sound and not the thing that truly matters, streaming. They screened Casablanca at the Hollywood, and you missed it. I did too. Just saw it in theater stream production of my last film. I did see that, actually. I get emails from the Hollywood, and I thought about going to that. But I say I thought about going to that in that I saw the email, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun to go to, and then I, didn't.
Do you think that they play movies too loud sometimes at the Hollywood? That might be an old man opinion of mine.
No, but I think I have a lot of hearing damage, so everything's a little bit quieter for me anyway.
Oh, okay. I actually think
We look sickly. Our pallor is like, I don't know. Do you see? I look jaundiced.
it's been a rough, couple weeks.
Good story, Matt. Thanks, Jared.
Nice I think it might have been. I went to see a Shaw Brothers movie there. And there was a lot of
Not Nicholas Shaw.
No, I don't believe so.
I don't know if it is.
There were some very loud, high-pitched, blades striking during, martial arts scenes, and that might have been
I gotta get it.
what really hit me as too loud at the moment, or at the time.
There are, high-pitched,
Just like
sudden, yeah, those are rough.
Yeah.
As a sound guy, I can tell you.
they play it loud to drown out the people who talk during the movie.
I turned the camera off on purpose. I'm making adjustments.
He's taking his pants off.
Well, I
Wow.
realized that whenever I
A tattoo there, really?
okay.
Huh.
Whenever I
Never would have guessed.
pan the camera down to make adjustments, just looking right at Johnny Boy's crotch.
I appreciate
so
that.
I realized that I have the power to turn that off, and maybe it would behoove me to fucking do that.
That's probably for the best for everyone.
No.
Jared said they're gone. I love
Yeah,
immediately you, even though saying it's okay, everyone immediately also saying that.
What's happening?
Ian, Matt, we can't see you guys.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Spencer, camera's broken.
Oh my god. My balance.
Spencer said you would talk loud during a film screening? That's when you're watching a horror movie.
Oh wait, that hit
Wow.
not 4,000. Change that.
That's really gets picked up by the mic.
Guys,
My foot's all the way down
Ow.
here. Do you guys hear that?
I'm hurting myself. Set color temperature. How do I do that? Yeah.
It's going to an ad for me. Jared's going to an ad.
That's fine.
Oh, Spencer with a great one. You guys mind if I talk loud? Like a lot?
Spencer. Okay, we're gonna go.
I love referencing that every now and then.
We're gonna go. With
Cindy says yes, we can hear it, John. Thank you.
I wanted to find.
Wow, we look so much better.
We look we look too warm now, but I'm just gonna cope. Am I gonna cope? I guess I'll cope. I wish. Wait. Okay, we look better on that monitor. This monitor is a little orange, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Cheeto in the White House.
Mm.
You mind if I scream like a lot? I wanted to put in the ad break of the MFAK Hockey Network stream, but I didn't know. I searched that line because that was the only line I remembered, and
couldn't find
it. I couldn't remember what theater company it was, and so I couldn't find it. But I wish it was Regal, maybe.
I think it's either Regal or Cinemark.
Cinemark. I always forget about Cinemark.
Who had Melissa Menounos? Her first look.
I wonder how she's doing.
I don't know.
I hope she still got her first.
Presumably,
look.
she has some other career
maybe
that she didn't like.
I'm hoping that she just. I'm hoping that she just comes in to the AMC like green studio like once a month and just bangs them all out like in a
Give you
day.
a first look at a show, like some cable show that you have never heard of and never will hear of again,
but that your parents love.
Yeah.
Chicago PD, the 20th spin-off of that.
For a long time, I think it was Chicago PD or one of the spin-offs from that. We kept getting ads for it that was about like it was for some season finale or whatever that was coming up. That was like astronauts, and there was like meteors that were coming and gonna hit the city or something. And I'm just like, what is happening?
Ads are weird.
Yeah. Spencer says if that was the thing I could spend bubbles on, it'd be great.
Dang, I might have to. I can change the name of the channel points. I might just have to call them bubbles.
That's right. City. It was 911, and there was an emergency in space. That's so funny.
Melissa Menounos was at Regal and AMC. Good for her.
I don't think I've ever been into an AMC theater.
That seems unlikely. How could you? How? That's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I haven't. I don't remember.
It's better if they're called channel points. Okay.
Should we name them Chanel points?
Interesting. Coco Chanel.
Yeah.
AMC ain't around here.
Yeah, that's what I. Okay,
is that true?
That's what I thought, and then I didn't say it because I wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't think we have them here, or not a lot. I don't know.
Interesting. I wonder if that's. Huh. Okay.
Is it the same AMC as the American Movie Channel?
I don't know. That's a Jared question. He knows stuff like that.
Does the AMC stand for American Movie Channel?
That's a good guess. That is a good guess. I'll give you that much.
TV channel. Well, Jared's not going to know because he doesn't like TV.
Sure, but he likes movies. And that's the movie channel, according to you.
Ian, what does AMC stand for you? Ian having to write like an essay to get the AMC scholarship.
American cinemas. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, the chokehold we have on cultures overseas. How are we doing? It's been 10 minutes? All right. Only got to do that. Only got to do that 18 more times.
You're already watching the clock.
It's important to have the context of where we are in the stream.
Matt is constantly 2 years from retirement.
I mean,
just trying to run it out.
We will talk about my mercurial nature when it comes to doing things. It stands for Breaking Bad to me because Breaking Bad was on the AMC network.
So does Twitch have like a retirement plan?
Not for my level of Twitch membership.
That'd be so funny. Could you imagine if you had like enough streamers that you got like a 401k and like benefits?
That'd be nice. It's a fucking Bezos company. He can afford to fucking do it.
American movie classics.
Okay.
American multi-cinema.
Interesting.
Wow.
The multiplex.
That's confusing. They should work on that.
Okay. Wow, what a beautiful day for streaming indoors.
And I'd say, hey.
What's going on?
Beautiful.
Oh. He's thinking of El Camino.
Time of
That
day.
is the movie. Yeah, good one.
What a beautiful.
That's a fun movie because he goes to Alaska, and I'm like, wow, that's where I live.
With each other.
All right. Well, here we are, streaming online. Twitch, the platform that famously rewards people for taking a break from streaming. Yeah.
That is true, yeah.
They want me to stream, like, you have, like, achievement type things that you can do.
Start the game already!
I'll get there, Spencer!
Thank you, Sydney.
What was your Arthur reference?
I was singing the theme song to the show Arthur.
Which Arthur?
The
little guy?
The cartoon Aardvark.
Aardvark, that's what he is.
Do you know about
the fuck was I just saying? God damn you.
Do you know about, so you know the character the Brain
from Pinky and the?
No, from Arthur. He's like one of Arthur's friends who's just smart.
Vaguely, what animal was he?
I don't know. They're all kind of stylized such it's hard to tell.
There's a rabbit.
A bear maybe? Might be a bear. Or just
a
different aardvark. I don't know.
Well.
Yeah, so there are two people who have voiced the Brain that I mean many more have, but there are two that are notable. One of them was Steven Crowder.
What?
When he was a kid, was a voice actor.
Oh, Oh my
and
God.
voiced the Brain.
What
The
the
other
hell?
one is
He voiced the Brain, not Arthur.
yeah.
Okay.
The other one that's notable.
Hi, Lauren.
The other one is notable is the woman who does House of Decline, the webcomic, was also a voice actor as a child.
Really?
And also played Brain.
Oh, interesting. Sort of the Which Way Western Man.
Yeah.
It's
This is very
just-
funny. Both of those are.
It's just Brain, not the Brain.
You a big Arthur fan? Sorry, Ian. Sorry, the word Lord was in front of me, and so I read that.
Hi, Laura.
Ian, did Arthur make it to Australia?
Yeah, but he had an accent down there.
Oh.
Oi.
These
the
different
Brain.
animals. They were all Australian animals.
Oh, yeah.
Which is extra funny because the aardvark is not an American animal, so like you don't need to do that. It was on the TV.
The rabbit's a wallaby instead.
I think Arthur is a good show. So if we're gonna culturally export that, I'm okay with it.
You think it's a good show?
If Arthur was our legacy, I would be happier.
Hi, Lauren. I hope you didn't need any of the art direction stuff I had from you for the film you were working on. Jared, we don't need anything else in this house right now. Thank you very much.
Spencer says perhaps on the AMC channel.
The Aardvark.
The Australia movie classics is what it is.
That
in
I mean
Australia.
that's the I don't mean to blow up your spot, but that's pretty obvious. Pull.
All right. Well, you didn't have to say that. You said I don't want to do that, and then you did it. So if you didn't want to do it, why did you do it?
I think because I did want to do it.
Okay, well then don't say that you don't want to do something if
but
you
I'm
want
trying
to do it. Just be honest.
I'm trying to soften my image.
Well, then say something. Oh, you weren't just trying to soften. You only care about your image. You actually don't care about. Okay, well.
Well,
then you should work a little harder because your image isn't that great.
This is an image-forward platform. The people come because we're two hot guys.
Already!
That we get sweaty.
They take our shirts off.
Sometimes.
Get really
friggin' believable.
All right. I think we're getting a little antsy. John needs to click on the ground a little bit to calm down. Oh, I have the fucking John, can you alt tab? I left the speakers on my computer on that. There. Down there, click on A1 in the first column there.
Like the
to
sauce?
the right, to 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 the right. Yeah.
Okay, you said the first column.
I meant the first column that I was looking at. Okay, now click on OBS and Twitch so that we clear that. Yeah. Okay. Now go back to Battletech, please. Thank you.
Thank you for saying please.
You're welcome. Working on your image. Hey, you should have done that a while ago when the camera was off. Pretty funny. Thanks, Ian. Welcome. It's Battletech.
There's
you
tech.
want it.
There's
We've
tech.
got it.
There's tech and we're battling.
Lauren, I don't mean to blow up your spot. What if I just start every sentence like that now? But Lauren, can I get my lo mein? Assuming you've got it with you, can I get some lo mein?
I love to be welcomed to the stream. So this is my favorite stream to watch.
You know, bang for your buck. You get a lot of. We're a very welcoming.
You don't get that on streams that have lots of viewers, you know? Can you imagine what this stream would be like if we had 100 viewers?
Let me tell you, there'd be a lot more alerts going off all the time.
You'd have to change some things.
I'd have to change a lot of things.
About
a
how-
lot of stuff.
About how alerts work.
A lot of blood in that studio.
I was thinking that too, yeah.
One of the top 3
By
Tuesdays.
which I mean your jokes was obvious and unoriginal.
One of
I
the
was trying to
top-
blow up your spot or anything.
That's kind of the thing that I was doing. So
Yeah, well, I
you're
know.
kind of
I'm
watering
blowing
it
up
down
the spot.
by using it. You're kind of.
Oh, when I
watering-
do it, it waters it down? Interesting.
Well,
like you don't like it's
yes,
inferior?
because if you poured like a syrup soda, reverse those, a soda syrup into a cup, and then you poured water into it, you'd be watering it down. But if you poured more syrup, you wouldn't be watering it
But
down. I'm in this metaphor, in this analogy, I am the soda, the little baggie of soda syrup, and you're the soda, the unflavored soda. Does that make sense? So you're by you adding your anyway. I'm getting sick of this.
So what you're
bit.
saying is I shouldn't do my own bits. I should
don't
only
even-
do your bits.
I don't even
Because
know.
my bits
no,
dilute
it's
the
coming from me. I'm the
comedy.
source. I'm the source. Is kind of what's happening.
Uh-huh.
Lauren, congratulations on your watch streak. A 10 stream streak. She's finally been logged into the same account for 10 streams, and she gets a lot of bubbles. Good for her. Happy B-Day to. It's not your B-Day, but whatever. Matt is like 2 seconds away from saying John is getting uppity. Yeah? Pretty much
Interesting.
most of the time.
It's allowed.
Oh, Jared calling out the same thing. That's good. How's our boy? How's Daddy?
Good.
How's
He's almost
Alonzo
fully
Carrico Pat?
leveled.
Wow. We are overdoing it, eh? On the amount of time that we've played this game, huh? We're maxing out our boys.
I was all of my main crew were maxed out for a lot of my campaign when I was playing it.
Okay.
It's.
I mean,
not-
I would rather be maxed out. Why are we, jerking around? Now she can use all her points again. Yeah, we'll see how long those 450 last her. She's a big spender, you know? What can you say what you will about her? She's a big spender. And we love her. All right. It's the stream. We're good to go. Says Glitch. Thanks, Glitch, for the update. What's up, boss? I don't know. Let's find out.
Music's still going, by the way.
Oh, good point. Let's turn that off. They don't have... Well, I guess they would have James Gameboy in the future. But,
It might be lost. It might be lost tech.
Lost Media.
It's called Lost Tech and Battletech.
Oh.
Do you remember when we found that Star League
Yeah,
bunker with all the stuff? There was a bunch of James Game
With
Boy.
the double heat CDs.
There was a bunch of James Game Boy CDs
Wow.
in there, but they all got blown up, so the Taurians couldn't get them.
Damn, we denied the valuable.
We got the last one. It's on the Highlander that we got. Watching ads for Bubbles.
Oh, was there a new Tom Scott video today? I didn't watch it.
There was. Well, we can watch the old ones. We can talk about the old ones.
R/Cats continues to torment. A few weeks ago, I talked about how I joined the R/Cats subreddit on reddit.com. It's a sub forum that is focused on cats. And I mentioned that about every 5th post is somebody talking about their dead cat. I just would like to reiterate, I'm still on the forum.
Don't love it.
Every 5th post is still somebody's cat has died. I've cried a lot more often in the last few weeks
Aww.
than I usually do. It's very sad. Why are you still on it, Matt? That's a great question. I like cats, first of all, and I'm operating under the false, the incorrect notion that I'm sort of building up a callus in my soul for when my cats eventually die. But as previously stated, I think that's not true.
I think you're actually.
I think I'm damaging myself.
You're like making a bruise that's going to be easier
Easier to burst.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to let you all know that there's a lot of cats are still dying out there every day, and I'm learning about each and every one of them.
So after I saw that you posted that, like you added it to our stream doc, I went to that subreddit, and the first post I saw was a cat that seemed to have some sort of neurological condition.
Oh yeah, there's those.
So that when you pet it in one spot, it kind of twitches.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that's kind of not funny. That's actually kind of sad. And then I scrolled down, and then I think within the first 10 posts, there were at least 2 that were about a dead cat.
2 in the first 10, 1 in 5. I'm exactly on it. Imagine if therapy was just be sad a lot, so it's easier to be sad later.
I'm getting it out of the way.
As far as I'm aware, that's how it is. A cat that seemed to have a condition that makes it always look grumpy. Okay.
Well, at least it has a unobjectionable name.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a normal name.
A normal name for a cat to have and to go famous. Boy, what is it with cats and having questionable names? First Grumpy Cat and then HP's cat. One time I looked at the Beach Boys subreddit and nobody knows anything on there, so I had to make an account and tell them a bunch of facts. Then I never looked at it again. Life is so hard that you get good enough for the next area. Yeah, I'm earning XP. I'm filling my trauma track, to use Blades in the Dark lingo.
Huh.
Anyway, I just bought a book about a cat dying, so I'm really diving into that.
This is my personality now, is being sad about the cats dying.
It's really sad though. Have you thought about it?
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up. Anyway, that is mostly just Matt's new hobby is dead cats. We don't have to perpetuate that.
We don't have to.
I have other hobbies.
You don't have to put it that way.
I have other hobbies. Sorry, John. Wait, what? Did you or I put this one on the...
I didn't.
Okay. Now's as good a time to any... Oh, I can see who put them in. I didn't have to ask you that. Sorry. Speaking of new hobbies...
I'm forgiven.
I'd like to talk about Jared's...
what the...
You always get so startled by that.
Because it's funny. It's funny to draw attention to it. Also, I didn't see Lauren when I came in.
She wasn't here.
So that was my way of basically acknowledging that Lauren
that
is
she's
here.
without
Hello,
saying...
Lauren.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Oh, good. Good. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Yes, printing at the library.
I love printing. It's one of my favorite things to do at the
max
library.
100 pages per day.
It's true.
Only black and white. But it is free. Wow, that smells really good.
Yeah.
I've had dinner, but that still smells really good.
What if I got to have it?
Yeah, you're allowed.
Oh, that is a big spring roll. Holy moly.
Oh, wow.
It kept going. When I lifted it up and it kept going.
Is that like a little, is that a crab rangoon? A little rangoon of some sort?
Mm-hmm.
Rangoon City?
I love Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Jared, doesn't it feel great when the boys say, oh, by the way, I wanted to say something about you? What else is there for us to talk about? You people are like half of the topic.
You people?
What? You viewers, I should say. I'd like to talk about Jared's foray into Gilmore Girls. It takes us a lot to like spin up to our topic. You know that. Jared, what's the deal with that?
I'm curious about this as well.
I gave up on it. I'm happy to hear it. Why did you start? I assume somebody told you to watch it or some such? Ian, I was just remembering that I did that. Last time Matt did it about me, he was like, I see that shit that sucks on your feed all the time. Then spent like an hour trying to find a single example. He didn't find one. Look, I'm not wholly convinced that you heard that I was looking through your feed and you frantically went through and unreposted stuff. I'm not saying you did that. I'm saying that you could have done that. You know, I'm just saying. Not to blow up your spot. My coworker got so mad at me when I told her I stopped because I accurately guessed what happened to all the characters across the next 5 seasons. Man, it is such a weird... I only watched, like, when Lauren watched it, probably that was like 2019. I only caught bits and pieces of it, but every time I sat down to watch it, I'm like, what's even going? What's even the point? And there never seemed to be a real answer. It was kind of just a show to watch, I think. Lauren did not give up on it, but I think Lauren wished that she had given up on it. My other favorite was the time you went, Ian says. My other favorite was the time you went, there's something that Ian does, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. And then went on to describe your own friend zone joke that you made. That one's lacking so much greater context, it could be referring to anything. I don't know what you want from me. Lauren says, I was pretty much hate watching it halfway through. Yeah, like the whole, like, I started watching it because Jake and Reagan won't finish Twin Peaks, and Gilmore Girls is Reagan's favorite show. I saw more episodes of Gilmore Girls than there are in the original run of Twin Peaks, so I gave it a fair shake. Why won't they finish Twin Peaks? And also, where have they stopped? Like season 2? If you can get through Gilmore Girls, you can get through season 2 of Twin Peaks easy fucking peasy. Like, no question. At least Twin Peaks season 2 is like, they stopped in season 1? That's weird. Don't they like good stuff? Well, I mean, I guess they like Gilmore Girls, so... They don't know who Bob is yet. They haven't even seen him. Also, wasn't that guy just like a grip or something? David Lynch is so cool. Insane behavior, says Lauren, yeah. Sorry, Jake and Reagan, not to blow up your spot. All right, I should stop saying that. It's not very funny. It's just a crutch. Gilmore Girls is a show about women talking. That's why Jared stopped watching it. Ian, I think that was the kind of thing that when I was talking about how it's something you do and I'm not sure if I like it or not. I think that's an example of that same thing. I thought they liked good stuff, but maybe not. Is that phrase from something? Blowing up your spot. I'm pretty sure it's just, lingo. Bob's actor was the set dresser, that's right. And I think the story is that David saw him dressing the set, like hunched behind the bed. And he was like, "Oh wow, no, that's let's shoot
this
that."
Guy seems evil.
I mean, it is very interesting that David was like, "Oh, you're the personification of evil, my friend." That guy passed away before they got around to filming The Return. Most movies I watch are about women talking. TBH, says Jared. Nice. I see lots of Gilmore Girls every fall since getting married. Yeah. It seems to be a very married sort of show.
Okay, we fire 50 missiles per salvo, and right now we have 480 missiles.
Imagine if Rory Gilmore was in a mech. That show would be a lot better.
You're basically describing, I think, some of the Gundam shows.
You're right. I'm probably describing a great number of animes. Wives love Gilmore Girls. Lauren says it's a horny show for trad wives. Wow.
Interesting. Is it
Lauren calling out a number of our personal friends with that one. Is it horny? This is why I'm not married, says Jared. Is it horny? I mean, there's a lot of womance and, pining, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I've never watched it, but from what I've heard, I've never thought of it as a horny show. But that's never been my impression.
It's barely horny, which is why it's perfect for them. All right. Damn. Lauren's... She's here with the fucking... She's here to kill. She's going for the throat. It's trad to pine. It's more about pining. Yeah. It's about pining, and what if your boyfriend fucking sucked? And then what if every boyfriend you ever had sucked? Rory only likes guys if she can't have them. Yeah, I remember being deeply annoyed at a number of her boyfriends. But one of them is one of the brothers from Supernatural, so, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, Jared, I'm glad you've been freed. He's the worst one. I didn't. King Crab. Wow, I got lots to catch up on still. Yeah, he's only familiar with the regular crab.
Yeah, we got a king crab. We got a 100-ton mech king crab that we made into a big missile boat. I'm also making the Stalker into a missile boat because it's really slow, so it's good to put lots of long-range weapons on it. We got the our Star League Highlander that's got a Gauss rifle in it. Love this guy. We got the Annihilator that has a big giant shotgun. It's got oh wait. Oh no, yeah, it's got 2 Gauss rifles. Bunch of ammo. Cool.
Ian was very confused. He thought King Crab was a Gilmore boyfriend for a second.
That's funny. Could you imagine?
I mean, honestly, I could see Rory dating some guy who called himself King Crab. No offense, Rory, but... Also, I'm not talking about
friend
of the show,
show.
I'm talking about Rory Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
What if Rory's last name was Gilmore?
Whoa.
Picturing a guy Just always going around on a huge bib. This is King Crab. Can we gill more girls, please? Says Spencer.
Gil sounds.
Gill is what the money is in Final
That's
Fantasy.
true. It also kind of sounds like kill.
Ooh.
So I'm like,
Ooh.
that's. Well, I don't. What do you? What are you saying there, Spencer?
Interesting. Or maybe see now we're doing the thing where we're putting.
You're right. I'm sorry.
We're
I'm being
We're
Ian,
putting negativity.
the worst thing that you can be.
One of the worst. He won't take the bib off. He eats it for every meal. He eats with it for every meal. You mean to say I doubt he eats the bib? This is actually a Seinfeld boyfriend. Yeah, that you're right. John, he's gonna gill you. I didn't want to dox him on Blue Sky, so I'll do it on stream instead. Oh boy. Speaking of weird names, the guy who introduced a movie screening I went to the other day, first name Tor, last name Man. That's awesome.
What's his job?
Introducing movies. I'm just
He's
trying to make
opening the door to cinema.
That is such a that's a Terry Pratchett name. It's basically Bill Dorr from Death 2 or whichever one that is.
Like Death 2.
Yeah.
Buddy, I know you heard of Death. Have you heard of Death 2? Thank you, Spencer, for trying to make us giggle.
Doorman picks old movies to screen at a theater. Not the funniest job he could have.
We don't know what jobs he's had, you know.
But one of the funniest jobs.
Maybe he's a retired doorman.
That'd be annoying. Having to be a doorman. What? And everybody's looking at your name tag? This is rude to speak with my mouth full. Oh, I won't. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Commander.
Okay.
Roger.
His name tag says Doorman. Doorman. So, that'd be funny.
What's the joke here?
If he was a doorman
Rolling.
and he had a name tag, it would be Doorman. Doorman.
Honey, you've got a big storm
Right.
coming.
No, I don't. That storm's gonna be regular, if anything.
Why is the flag for the Lyran Commonwealth over here? That's like a different Battletech faction.
Maybe they,
that's not involved in this battle.
well, apparently they are somehow.
I guess they are. Dorm Ann.
What are we doing?
We're defending the space.
Ensure all buildings survive. Oh, I hate that.
Enemy detected.
Beep. Beep.
I feel like protecting buildings is a really hard
Yeah.
objective.
Because if the enemy wants to, they
Can
can
we
just...
do it? Jared.
No.
Oh. Guess we can't do it.
I think what you gotta do is you just gotta get up in their grill and then they'll attack you instead of
You gotta
the
make
buildings.
yourself a problem.
Well, I mean, that didn't work.
Or you can take cover behind it.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it would be. This is what it's like to be a mercenary company, I imagine, right? Where you're like... when it's not like a thing where you are ideologically invested in the conflict, you're just like...
Yeah, you're like balancing out how much you can fuck up the job.
Yeah.
Whew.
On it.
Wow. You ever have some lo mein?
Yeah.
Damn, it's good.
Yeah.
All right. That's, I think, all we have to say about
It just
Gilmore
ends
Girls.
the stream.
What if it was Gilmore Grills? I'm just doing word association here. Don't mind me. That would be a very funny YouTube video to be released in 2007, I think. Actually, when was Gilmore Girls?
That might be the meanest thing you've ever said to Ian.
Nah, that can't be true.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm going.
I'm going. Well, then go.
Punching all the buttons.
I mean, we all fall back on a word association on this stream. Let's not We're all piggies digging in the slop. That's right, Jared. I'm very stupid.
I ain't above that.
Wow, I had it dead right. 2000 to 2007. Man, that's always such an interesting run of a television show. When it premiered before 9/11 and then wrapped up after 9/11. Jared, could you feel the cultural effects of 9/11 on the show? Did you watch enough for that to? Yeah, was there a 9/11 episode?
Oh, got him.
Did Starry? What's the fucking town's name?
When you said Starry, sorry,
Starry Hollow or something.
I immediately was like the drink, the beverage.
Oh, like Sierra Mist.
But that's new. That's not old. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, it's called Starry.
The drink or the city, the town.
The drink. The town is called. Is Stars Hollow what it's called?
That sounds familiar. Stars Hollow.
Because that's such a. I was gonna be really mean. That's a dumb name. That's just not a good name. Although maybe it's perfect because it's kind of just so. I don't know. A twee. It sounds dismissive.
A dumb name for
cutesy,
a dumb
you know,
community.
it's a cutesy name, sort of. Is kind of what I'm saying. Don't inhale the lo mein. Maybe they address it in season 3, but I think tonally it'd be really weird because the show is so removed from reality.
Inhaling the lo mein and it's just sort of like coiling up in your lungs.
I mean, that does sound like something. It's a good fictional town name, is it? Maybe in fucking
Stars Hollow.
Maybe in Stardew Valley or some shit.
Yeah, it's
in
good.
Wollongong. I lived in
it's
Fairy Meadow.
I would say it's effective in the sense that like you know what Stars Hollow is like immediately.
And it's true. It is like that. So I guess it is an effective name. I still think it's a stupid name.
It is a very Stardew Valley name.
And you know, it's kind of a very Stardew Valley show. You know, you're kind of just going around like, oh, do I want to romance this character? Or
Sure.
Spencer is more confused by Wollongong than Fairy Meadow. Spencer is falling into a trap that I myself fell into. Don't make fun of. Careful which Australian names you make fun of. Some of those come from other people.
All weapons committed.
I'm assuming that's an Aboriginal.
Man,
name.
you ever just fire?
Because I'm pretty sure I made fun of it once and I got told not to do that.
You ever just fire 2 railgun shots and just kill a mech?
No, but I fucking wish. I know that would fix me. Okay, it is. Much respect. It would go down easier if the hotel wasn't also called the Dragonfly Inn. Oof. No, you made fun of Wooloo and I shouldn't have did that.
Did you like do the M Night Shyamalan thing
No.
where people make fun of his name in
No,
a racist way?
No. That's a bad thing to do.
Yeah, I know.
You shouldn't make fun of people's names. Just in general.
Johnson?
Okay, you can make fun of
like a penis?
You can make fun of white guys' names. As long as you're making fun of the 15/16ths of me that are white, you can make fun of my name.
Johnson's probably part of that, I assume.
Well, not originally.
Or that's the Johnson part, I mean.
It actually used to be Johansson because we were Danish or some such.
Interesting.
Which I'm like, and even as a kid, I was like, well, that's a better name.
Johansson.
That's a much more interesting name, but Johnson is more accurate. I'm Matt Johnson, the most boring guy around. Like nothing.
That's not true. I'm here.
That's true. You are here.
That's the utility I bring to.
You always have. You as a host, it's very important that you're more entertaining than your co-hosts. A Conan O'Brien, Andy Richter situation, you know.
Totally.
There's a place I drive to, says Spencer, called Coco Lala.
You've got hostile contacts inbound.
It's a fine name. That's a fine name.
Lala?
I assume
It's very fun to say.
I assume it's beautiful, and its meaning, I bet, is deep and historic. And I respect it. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and assuming you mean you're confused why it's spelled wool when it's pronounced like wool. Okay. Anyway, I don't have to read everything. That's a trap I'm falling into again. Sometimes you just need to let
People,
them bicker down there.
they're having their little
Got a hot
convo.
hand.
You know.
Who wants to come?
It's been a while since we had a hot hand. Congratulations, Spencer. Hope it was satisfying. Digging up an ancient Twitter joke. The opposite of Matt Johnson is shiny gyny. Oof. Oh, I wish I hadn't have said it. Shiny gyny. That's crazy. That's crazy, Ian. You're fucking nuts for that one, man. So Matt is like, you know,
No, please.
finish.
I do get it, but please continue.
So MATTE, like a matte finish is sort of like a dull, you know, not quite as reflective finish.
Yeah, like a
Johnson being, of course, another word for penis. Shiny, you know, being the opposite of matte, you know, quite reflective finish. And gyny, I can only assume. I can't
sort
say
of
I've heard.
context clues.
Can't say I've heard this before, but can only assume that is slang for vagina,
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
which is like gyny. Yeah. Oh, gyny. Okay, gyny. Sure. Okay. Gyny also kind of works because I'm thinking gynecologist. Your riff on it was glossy vulva, which I don't know if that's better. Glossy vulva is like that could be like a
It's a spell.
ew. there's a Pottermore article with that.
By the way,
The wizard's what?
headshot.
Nice. Again, was it Daddy?
It's
No,
a
it couldn't have
glitch.
been. Oh yeah,
There's a
glitch.
glitch in the
Annihilator.
Highlander.
Great topic for discussion. Like a paint color, glossy vulva.
That's really funny.
I mean, honestly, a fucking like goop brand paint colors. Honestly, I bet now. Forgive me for the thing I'm about to say. I think glossy vulva would be like a very nice like color for like paint. You know, sort of like a, you know, if you're interested in more of a what's like the not a matte finish on paint is eggshell?
Yeah, like satin.
Satin?
Yeah,
I feel like
satin or
is satin
eggshell.
reflective? I feel like satin would be less reflective, but anyway,
It
I
is
feel
less,
like
yeah, it's like somewhere between.
I feel like, you know, that it would be a nice sort of like soft pinkish red. I don't know, I just think that would be a like a pleasing color. No pun intended. Besides the pun that got us here.
That got us here.
Give me five liters of glossy vulva for my weatherboards. Wow.
And like no one at the paint store would ever want to say it. They'd be like, "Can I get some of the?"
They call it GV.
Yeah.
Can I get GV over at for this fellow here, this gentleman here?
All right. Well, we lost one of our bonuses. That's
Spencer
fine.
likes the new tech that we're battling with.
Thanks,
Yeah, Spencer, we've got like end game. We've got end game mechs going on. Hold on, I'm gonna take a big bite.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I know. I just took a bite. Waiting on you, Commander.
High road.
But he's busy stuffing his mouth.
It's-
Ah, ah.
This should be good.
That's a good point. Nick sells paint, so he'd probably know a lot about this if he were here.
Oh, I didn't realize Nick sold paint. Sold paint is what I started to say.
I think I remember.
Now that you mention it, it
hearing
sounds
something
familiar.
about that.
Yeah.
Shouts out to our good friend Nick. Hope
Yeah,
you're doing
Slay the
well.
Spire legend.
Commander?
Honestly, he's a now. So I'm saying this. It's meant complimentary. He's a gaming legend to me, and I realize that could sound really fucking lame.
Right. Like you.
But like what I mean is, he does like no hit runs of Elden Ring and shit.
Yeah.
Room
He's
level
out
1
here.
runs of that game.
He's out here. You know?
He's real. He's a real one. I love you taking that 16%. I love it.
It's 90.
Nick Orb? Yeah, Nick Orb.
It's a 90%. What?
The headshot?
No.
Yeah.
What?
Wasn't it?
It's a 16%.
Yeah, that's what I
oh,
just said.
I misheard. I
Sorry.
misheard what you
You're
said.
okay. It's a 90% to hit, 16% head. Oh, you were hitting that guy. Okay, sorry. I'm stupid. Hi, Nick. If you're on the VOD, please sell us if you sell glossy vulva. I see him post, I did this thing in this game, and I have no idea what it means, but I can immediately tell that whatever it is very hard. Yeah. Anywho, he has a YouTube page. Strenuous Orb. Go check it out. Right after you're done checking out Matt from Alaska on YouTube for all your stream VOD needs. I've got all of Battletech up there now. There's the Sonic 06 stream is up there. For viewing public. All the Bloodborne stream is up there as well. Boy, I love how many missiles that get fired. You had said, John, that you had rewatched some Bloodborne streams?
A little bit, yeah. I watched some of our last Bloodborne one.
Nice.
It was fun watching me fight Gehrman. It was pretty fun because we were having a good time.
Yeah, that's good.
We were getting into it.
Honestly, oh boy, Bloodborne stream is back. Honestly, part of me was like, we should do that again. I didn't do a good job. I didn't do a good job running that stream. I didn't follow your good example of the Dark Souls stream. And...
Oh well, thank you. I'm just happy to hear that you think I did a good job on the Dark Souls one. That's kind of you.
No, I did a good job because I'm an elite gamer, of course, who wins on his first try at many things. But you definitely you were a good guide. I wasn't a good guide on Bloodborne, and I wish I had been, because we missed a lot. We missed like every NPC story, and that was on me.
Oh, that's true.
I sort of let you have the experience I had, which was stumbling through blind.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think for the stream, anyway. Why are we relitigating this this 5-year-old stream? But
it was still fun.
It was fun.
Well, this is now. I think I told you I did get Bloodborne.
Oh yeah,
and played. I've beaten it, but I go through phases with games. But for a while, I was playing a lot of Bloodborne on the PS4 that I got from friend of the show, Spencer Fuller.
Thank you, Spencer. Yeah, that's a game I still go back to.
Ian, watching all the Rouge sections on 0.25 speed. Ian says he has a fun story about one of the Bloodborne streams. I would love to hear it.
I'd love to hear it. Let's hear it, Ian. This wasn't even a topic on the list. I just advertising that I have a YouTube channel. Daddy needs more ad revenue. I'm just kidding. Make sure you have an ad blocker, folks. Damn! Channel points are getting eaten. No duck vanishing. I guess it truly vanished. Can I drop a noodle? No.
Dropping nudes?
No, I'm not dropping nudes.
You don't need money that bad.
No, not that bad. Not quite. Not yet. Hey!
Hello.
Thanks, Chris. Wawa wee wah. And a wawa wee wah and a very wawa wee wah to you as well. Oh, here's trouble. Hey, speaking of needing more...
They'll just let anyone in here.
Speaking of needing more ad money... That's not ad money, that's just direct money. Thanks to Chris.
Wow.
Is Ian... Yeah, Ian, are you going to tell your story?
He's probably typing it out.
Yeah, I would assume.
He had to delete it all back to type
here's trouble. Yeah, Ian, the story.
Well, you do that. You copy it, and then you delete it, and then you type out
Or you can cut.
And then you paste.
Control X.
You could. I never quite trust the cut,
Really? That's interesting. I value it. It does 2 jobs at once,
Yeah, that's just too good to be true,
Well, here's the thing. No, it isn't. It works just fine. Stop interrupting. Well, fine.
I was trying to get them to stop. Headshot.
You're doing great, John.
Boom.
Headshot. Remember that video?
Yeah, I do.
Very funny. Well, I don't know if that's true, but at the time.
Probably. I think...
What if a guy yelled?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Boom! Headshot!
Oh, no. I'm talking about the TF2 video.
Ah. That is funny, though.
I actually don't know the video you were talking about.
That's an old YouTube video of a guy who is, it's a skit, and I think he's playing Counter-Strike, and he gets a lot of headshots, and every time he gets a headshot, he yells out, boom, headshot, really loud. Pretty funny. What if a guy was loud? You could see where I get it.
Yeah, so this is pretty informative for you then?
I mean, Chris, I'm just going to say thank you for subscribing once again, just because that's a thing that That is nice of you to have been doing for 5 months. That's crazy. That means I've had all this behind the scenes setup stuff for almost 5 months. Well, maybe the alerts came after that. I don't know. Anywho, I'm just stalling until Ian tells his fucking story. It's like
it'd be really good. It'd be really good if there was no story. He's just.
I mean, he might do that. He might,
because he's relishing the power.
He, you know, it's he's
Right?
already. He already has.
He owns us.
He
right
already.
now.
It's so much. It's already gone to his head because he's mod. The lone mod. You know. Griffin. Arc. I think it's a bit longer because I was missing a lot due to daylight savings. Ah. I'm sorry about daylight savings. I wish we didn't do it.
What if it was Dela savings instead?
And like
And it was about our friend Dela.
everybody like they got 50 cents from everybody in the country and gave it to Dela into their savings account.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Tell the story.
Tell the story. Papa, tell the story. Tell the story, Papa. There was a movie, what was it? That Lauren thought was The King's Speech. But it was extremely not The King's Speech. It wasn't The Matrix. Great story, man. I don't know. Sorry, I'm still...
It sounds funny. I'm imagining it.
It was really funny. It was when we were trying to figure out a movie to watch with Alex.
Was it Pirates of the Caribbean?
No.
Because those both have that guy, Jeffrey Rush.
It's crazy that he's... Oh, right. I thought Tenet was The King's Speech, which is like... That's crazy. Christopher Nolan's Tenet was The King's Speech.
What do you mean you thought those were the... What does that mean?
It means that somebody brought up Tenet, and I was like, oh, I love Tenet. Tenet. Christopher Nolan's Tenet. And I said, I love Tenet. And she was like, is that the one with the guy with a stutter? And then immediately Alex and I were both like, do you mean The King's Speech about the king with a stutter?
That's really funny that you also were just like, that you...
The guy with the stutter.
Just
some guy.
That you got that. All right, I'm gonna do this story mission.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. We got to get a move on. Jared says The King's Speech is terrible. That's an opinion I know you have. I liked that movie a lot when I was young. Not gonna go to bat for it now. He shouldn't have shot the movie like that. I do agree. It's very distracting. Congratulations to Chris on a 10 stream streak. Enjoy those 450 bubbles. Cost me nothing. All right. Here we go. This is Ian telling his Bloodborne story. I'll read it in my normal voice. Imagine his accent yourself. Because you didn't have the chat on the stream, I didn't know at the time that Twitch blocks you from chatting if you're using a VPN, but it doesn't tell you. The messages still show up for you, but nobody sees them. So I spent like a whole stream thinking you guys were ignoring all my messages on purpose because I was goofing on you on Twitter when the stream started. That is very funny. I do like that it silences you without telling you.
That's so sad.
Oh, dang. You're right, Chris. It would have been funny to just ignore Ian's story. And actually, it would have been even funnier because his story was about being ignored. Fuck.
Yeah.
There was layers to it.
Wait, what's the other? That is what the layer is. What's the second layer?
Why are people why are you fighting me? I'm just a little guy. It's a shame that Tom Hooper, God, he's a fucking villain. It's a shame that Tom Hooper directed the Les Miserables movie because there probably won't be another movie version of the musical. I mean, not for 30 years, yeah.
That's a shit. Oh, the Tarians like sent us an email to be like, hey, by the way, we hate you.
Well,
you suck.
Aren't they the enemy in this war?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of.
Hey, yeah, that was already understood. because of the war that we were fighting against you. God, we're so morale right now. We're so moral. Moral.
And also cats, I guess. I don't know much about that one.
Because Matt got the notification during the stream and he looked at it and said something like, Ian's saying something. I'm not reading that. That's funny. And also cats, I guess. I don't know much about that one. Tom Hooper's Tenet. Tom Hooper's Tenet. King's Speech was Tom Hooper? Is that correct?
That's crazy.
That is.
I think you're right. That sounds right.
Boy, David Tennant. That's funny.
I think that's one of those.
Is it? I guess it is. We're doing word association.
You know, Jeffrey Rush could probably make anything.
Right, he's good in that movie.
At least good. At least watchable. He's
Tom.
my favorite part of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
That's why the King's Speech looks like.
Especially is like he's in the movies.
This is really mean, but I hate to look at Tom Hooper. He just looks like a fucking greasy. He just looks like a greasy bastard, you know? I don't know.
New Holovids.
It's also because I hate him and I'm looking for reasons to hate him.
Yeah.
They want James Game Boy videos.
Yeah, they're going to the Criterion closet. The Argos, Lady Camilla Arano in the Criterion closet. Like, what is she picking? The Argos' current budget includes a line item for crew entertainment. So after polling and the morning briefing for preferences, Darius places an order. Soon a shipment of popular new Holovid chips from Pansy arrives. A mix of action, historical drama, horror, screwball comedies, and animated features. I would have loved if they just like kept listing genres for like the rest of this space.
Right, fill that whole thing up.
I love that we have an option for the lounge.
Or to make it a private one. That's so mean.
Yeah, this seems...
That's bad. That's bad for morale.
Yeah, this is interesting. I wonder if this is like bad for morale, but like it makes your...
It's better for
it
maybe
like gives your pilots a buff or something, and then this is just like
who, or is it like because senior staff, is that like
that's the NPCs, right?
Right.
That's us.
So like what does that gain us? Because they're not. I do wonder.
Or is it just this is just better because it's a thing that's more expensive?
It's a regular Holovid night. We're not doing private shit. That's not fair.
I mean, we also could just do both.
How do you know?
Well, no, we can't. But like in real life, we could just do both.
Oh, sure.
Right?
Yeah.
You just have to like
one doesn't preclude the other.
We have to be like, all right, we have the sign up sheet. You know, when you want to watch a Holovid, you know, sign
then
up.
every month, you know, senior staff.
Sign up on the thing. And then...
Daddy gets to pick what the senior staff watches.
Yeah.
He's showing Koyaanisqatsi and shit like that. I haven't seen that. I've been meaning to. What the hell?
We watched that in speech class in high school. First R-rated movie.
Oh, that's hilarious. Speaking of the King's Speech.
And then Spencer.
That's a silly...
Have you been here the whole time? Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
That's a silly movie to watch for your speech class. Like, I understand it's about speaking, but I don't know.
Darius instructs his staff to convert the lounge into one massive Holovid theater one night each week. For the next showing, a random draw from the chip stack and schedules an episode of the popular drama series Rough Riders. And folks, we have a hyperlink. That's so funny.
Oh, it's popular in the Taurian Concordat, spawned by the increasing Wildlife Thesis. Interesting. Centered around mech warrior errants, protecting colonial settlers.
That's so funny. I do love that this has like a lore.
lore
link.
They're committed. Matt, it's a movie about speech. Yeah, I know.
Deckard Behemoth enjoyed discussing the inconsistent authenticity of the clothing and set design for the colonial settlements of the time.
People
period.
need to seriously. Okay, Daddy calls Deckard and Behemoth into his office. People seriously need to like.
Deckard is
take it down. You need to stop caring so much about like continuity and authenticity. You need to calm the fuck down.
Although that sounds like they're having fun with it. You know,
sure.
They're like, oh,
I know.
It's fun. It's fun when you're like, oh, that's clearly the same hallway, but moved.
Daddy isn't. He's like, he doesn't like it when people. He has got like issues with like.
Daddy is a let people have fun guy.
I think he's the opposite.
Let people enjoy things.
The blocking is too much like Hooper's other '80s movies. Did he make movies in the '80s?
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
I like saying things that'll piss off people.
I don't think that's going to make anyone mad.
Right.
Because no one likes Tom Hooper.
It's just crazy that they let him make movies for 4 decades.
Wow.
And nobody stopped him.
Cool.
Just the first Poltergeist. Wow. 2/3 have no involvement from Spielberg Cooper. I didn't know that he was directing a Poltergeist.
He's making a joke about
a different unrelated Hooper.
Toby Hooper.
Oh, Toby Hooper. Sure, I do get those.
Oh, and they were talking. Sorry, not a joke. They were talking about. I missed that. They were talking about Poltergeist. Okay.
So
they were never talking about Tom Hooper. I was wrong.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay. Is it actually pronounced Toby? Thank you for asking, Chris. I've been wondering that my whole life, and I haven't wanted to ask. So thank you for doing that.
I never remember. I think it's Toby, but I
also,
might
I
be
want to
wrong.
point out Chris's comment, the King's Peach. Pretty funny.
It's pretty good.
Just took a gamble, huh? I would never joke about Toby Hooper.
Wait, you talking about me? No, it's not a gamble. Who
knows who he's talking about. But Jared, I need to know if it's Toby or Tobe. Because that's not not to be rude, but that's not how Toab. That's not how you should be spelling Toby. I don't mean to be rude. And I know I said not to make fun of people's names, but come on. Help me out, you know? I've just assumed it was Tobe as well. One of you just said Toby, I forget which already. I think it was John said Toby. It's pronounced the normal way, just not spelled that way. Thanks, Jared. I think by that he means it is Toby. But, you know, he's being mercurial. Mercurial! That reminds me of the other thing I was going to talk about. I was on set this week. I can close this tab with Tom Hooper's fucking greasy goddamn face on it. My coworker's son is named Bode. Or, I'm sorry, is...
That is such a coworker's son.
Is it Bodie?
Name.
Or is it
Bodie?
Bode?
It's probably Bodie, but no, Bode is so.
This is my large adult son, Bode.
Come here, Bode.
I've got a Bode to pick with you. Same with Ryan Johnson. That's pronounced Rianne to me. Okay, that's not. Come on. Don't be silly.
It's Bodie, but Bode is funnier. Yeah, Bode is what the pics use to.
It's Bodie, but Bode
bodies.
is funnier. Bodie. Boaty. Ryan is spelt with a Y. Sure, I understand. I know. But in this case, it's an I. I dropped my phone.
I saw. It's really funny.
I wasn't even doing anything, and I just dropped it like a glup shitto. Speaking of which, you seen Mandalorian Grogu yet?
Is it out?
Oh, I have no idea. I've
honestly seen trailers.
I've been assuming it's been out for a whole month, but it hasn't been true for most of that month.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, those aren't the right.
My name is
Pilot
spelled
Senate.
Ian. My boss of 5 months doesn't know this. C makes an S sound in my name. Says Spenker Fuller. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a Spencer. There's probably a Spencer spelled with an S. Yeah, Lane. Ban Chris. Why are you telling me? Don't ban Chris. Don't ban Chris. He pays for the fucking privilege. But when people call me Spank, it looks like Spank. Spence. Spense. Spence. Like dispense. Alright. The owner's son-in-law asked me if I was going to see The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, and was shocked about my Baby Yoda opinions. I mean, I'm assuming your opinions are something akin to that he should be dead and never be depicted. Well, actually, I don't know. Your opinion is he should never be seen on screen. Never be made to look at a Baby Yoda.
Because Ian hates children.
I've had a customer call me Lachlan for at least 3 months, and my name is very not pronounced or spelled like that. Lachlan?
It's a Scottish name, I believe.
Your name is not... It doesn't have... Hardly any of those sounds are in your name. I said I was going to pun Baby Yoda like a football. Well, and he belongs in prison, yeah? That's fine. There's the CH. Yeah, that's the only... There should be a version of that where it's Grogu. Grogu with groan tube. Groan tube? Never mind. So this past week, there was no stream. Attentive viewers will have noticed. I also had a different customer call me Craig for a long time. Did I pronounce that right for you guys?
Don't need to tell me.
Craig.
They say Craig.
Craig. They don't like it when we say Craig.
They don't like it when we say it.
It's
Craig?
pronounced wrong from their point of view. The
Do
Jedi
they
are
say
evil.
so? If someone is named Craig
Craig?
in Australia,
Craig.
They would call them Craig.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't that
Huh.
how you fellers prefer it? Down under. That's what they call it.
That's their prerogative, you know.
My first boss and first mother-in-law separately called me Stuart.
And first mother-in-law.
I know.
Sorry,
I'm
can we-
laughing. I'm laughing at that too. First, but not last. Is that
I mean, you know.
Matt's saying it right? Yes. I guess even it is still his first mother-in-law. I mean, I'm still on my first mother-in-law, but it's
That's
still
true.
She's still the first one,
Yeah.
Even if she was the last, she's still the first. I worked with a guy who thought my name was Tim. That's what? He was walking up to me going, Tim, 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 the whole time. I didn't look up because I'm Ian. Spencer got married a second time when we weren't looking. Well,
He faked his death of COVID and then moved on.
to get out of one wedding. Not his. You never forget your first mother-in-law. I don't like that. I don't know. That could be. I was so actually, I was on set this last week. That's why there was a second mother-in-law has hit the towers. Okay.
Copy that.
I was on set last week. That's why there was no stream. I was doing production sound on a short film that I shilled. I advertised on this very stream, and I think a number of my friends here and elsewhere donated to that stream, and donated to the crowdfunding for that film. And if you did, thank you very much. I got some money to do the thing that I know a little bit how to do, so thank you very much. They didn't call it the first mother-in-law until later. You ever start reading a chat and you're like, I should have read this whole thing first?
Mm-hmm.
They just called it the great mother-in-law at the time. Okay, that's a joke about the Great War. That one was fine to read.
Mm-hmm.
I donated, said Ian. It said on the site. I saw your name there. Spelled correctly and everything. So that's where I was. And it went pretty well. It was a 5-day shoot. 5-day production. Most of the days were 11-ish hours. Maybe a little more if you count travel time and sort of packing up time. I love it when we're on a cold planet.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, every mission we should be doing on cold planets.
I like it too.
I thought Tim donated. Yeah, I didn't see Ian. I just saw Tim. That's a lot of hours. That's true. It is a lot of hours. It doesn't necessarily feel like a lot of hours on set. It kind of does. But, most of the time, enough is happening that time passes pretty alacriciously. I don't know if that's a word. Pretty quickly.
Pretty what?
Alacriciously.
Huh.
With a lot of
Oh,
alacrity.
yeah. No, I get you. I don't know if that is technically a word, but I like it.
Hey, Shakespeare can make stuff up. Why can't I?
And you're basically Shakespeare. You're something.
I'm as much of a guy as he was. Well, maybe he wasn't a guy. We don't know who he was, really. I don't know if that's true. Anyway, first 2 days were at a person's house. And I was, for the second half, you probably know more words than him. Maybe. I know some words. I like knowing words.
There's more words than that. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's different words, maybe. Oh, yeah, Lauren had to paint their wall. So at this first location, it was somebody's house, and they had, repaired the, damage on their main, entryway wall. But they had spackled it, and then they didn't paint over it.
Mm-hmm.
And so before we could shoot, Lauren had to go and paint the wall. And I was like, wow, I should have production shoot at my house and just say, hey, can you, yeah, you can shoot at my house, but you got to fucking clean my roof off. Stuff like that. I didn't know. Their paint was 5,000 years old too. Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it was a little rusty in there and whatnot, but hey, they didn't, Jared says, I felt bad for how long some of the days were on my film, even though I think most days were 6-ish. 6-ish hours. That's nothing, you know. That's nothing. We had a couple days that were... One day was about, I think, 6 hours, and then one was even... Our last day was even shorter than that, just 2 shots.
2 shots.
Why not just have
Dead.
the wall slightly discolored because of the spackle? Well, here's the good news, Jared. You could still kind of see the spackle even through the paint, so... Because I don't think that paint had very good coverage because it was so old. But it probably didn't show up on camera, so... Alright, I'm not reading it. Ian, don't email my wife. Commander... Uh-oh. Archangel has a concussion. He's got a TBI. Get him out of there. He's going to turn into a hockey player.
Initiating concussion protocol.
Yeah, we got to pull him. We got to send him back to the locker room. Why is he backwards? Jesus Christ.
Just had him stomp on an enemy vehicle.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. There was one day when I wrapped like 2.5 hours early. Wow. That not many can do it. So for the first half of the shoot, yeah, we shot Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Wednesday, Wednesday, friend of the show, Alex, who is featured on stream, yelling my name as Lauren had just demonstrated. Lauren, was that your way to remind me to talk about how Alex was here? Because that's fun. He joined us on Wednesday, and I immediately, I think without telling him that this was my plan, cajoled him into being my boom operator.
Your sound minion?
Yeah, he knew he was going to be my sound minion, but I don't know if he knew that I was going to make him do boom op. Silas! Welcome to the Twitch stream. Ah! I'd be louder, but my window is open.
That hasn't stopped you before.
I'm trying to learn.
I'm growing. We're listening.
Hi, Matt. Silas has been we've been doing this bit where we greet each other. It's been pretty fun.
Describing
it's nice.
just the concept of like saying hello to people.
But like, what if it was intentional, you know?
I try to be
that
intentional
Alex.
with my relationships.
Ugh, I should be more. So Alex came down on Wednesday. I made him be my boom operator, and it was funny. It was funny because he got here, and he reminded me, maybe don't give Lauren channel points. I decreased their price just for her. It's too late, guys. It's all for her. Everything I do.
Aw.
You can check it out on the VOD. Don't listen to Jared, says Lauren. What the fuck was I just saying? Alex came. Oh, he was telling me when he got here that he hadn't been on set for 10 years. And I was like, oh, wow. And then he also was like, I've never held a boom pole. And I was like, oh, wow. You're still going to do it for me? Okay. I see we're all excited about Alex being involved. I think you got him. Man.
I wanted to confirm.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry your Cerveza got nabbed.
He's full of commandos that'll kill everyone in there if they get there.
Look, I can't refund you. Sorry, no refunds. I should put that on the channel points. No refunds. Ooh. Well, you caught something, Ian. Let's find out what it was. And so once Alex showed up, you know, he's holding the pole. I mean, I just had to figure out where to put him, which... Oh! Jesus Christ. Did it get you?
Oh!
I think you're okay.
I do the thing where, like, I'm fine, and I look down, and I have
yeah, you like, the scene advances for, like, 5 minutes before you, like, we finally pan down and notice. Oh, no, he's been shot.
Oh, no, he's been shot.
Oh, no, he's been shot. So he was holding the pole, which meant that I got to focus on mixing, which is something I literally have never gotten to do. Most of the time, I'm holding the boom pole and mixing, which is a hard thing to do because I don't know if you know this, but you hold the boom pole generally with 2 hands, and mixing you can also do with 2 hands or just the one, but either way, that's not enough hands. I'm not Goro from Mortal Kombat. Funny. Damn, he would be so good. He'd be so good as a sound man. Because I think he's also extra tall.
We don't know if he. I mean, someone from his species could.
Oh,
be.
oh, sure.
We don't know what his particular
Goro's his temperament is maybe a little bit violent.
Yeah, imagine working for him like as a director.
That's a good point, Spencer. Why is there a new Mortal Kombat film? I still didn't even get around to watching the first one.
Was it nice having a tall person hold the pole for you?
Well, here's the crazy thing.
Or an average height person?
Here's the thing. Alex isn't really any taller than me.
What?
We're not that height different.
How tall is Alex?
I don't know, but we were standing next to each other, and like he's only modestly taller than me.
Okay, but like by modestly, what do you?
Probably an inch or two at the most.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, does that mean Alex is shorter? I guess Alex is shorter than me.
You always do this.
I know.
You always forget that somebody is shorter than you think.
I don't think of myself as being tall.
I don't either.
But I'm basically average height for an American man, which does mean I'm taller than half men. So,
Chris, I didn't say that all Shotokans were violent. I said that Goro was violent. Don't you put words in my mouth.
He actually didn't say that.
I didn't fucking say that. I didn't say that at all.
Now, did you assume that Goro was violent?
Well, I didn't assume. I played the game.
Okay.
I know for a fact. He's ripped off arms and stuff. I've seen it. How tall are you, John?
I am 5'9.5".
Okay, come on.
That's the height that I am.
Let's give a real one.
That's-
Round up or down, no halvesies. Come on now.
5'10".
Let's call it 5'9". I'd be happy with it. Rounding down is the gentleman's.
Here's the thing, though. I actually think that maybe it was like 5'10" last time I got it at the doctor.
Okay, I'll believe you. I'm actually 6 foot, says Chris.
And I tried to give you halvesies. You know, I tried to be accurate.
I didn't. Yeah, I figured it wasn't true, Chris. I haven't met you in the world, but.
Engaging target.
People who say that they're 6 foot usually are lying, except for Jackson, who is exactly 6 foot.
Wow.
And he seems very tall, and it's crazy to imagine that there's people that are like taller than him. It's like a 6 foot. That's as tall as you fucking need to be. Yeah, dating profile height, yeah, 6 foot. It's okay to be short, fellas. Nothing wrong with it.
You know, they don't call them tall kings.
It doesn't flow quite as well. And so after Alex arrived, you know, I was mixing. Mixing went pretty well. Could have gone a little better. I can't lie about that.
Damage minimal.
I got to use a new audio recorder that I haven't gotten to use before. We rented a bunch of gear, I think for free, from George Fox University's Cinema Media Arts Department. And so I used their recorder, which was better than mine. And one of their lavalier microphones, because I only had a certain number and I wanted more. So we had a couple of college students. We had 3 like college student interns from Fox that were on the film, which was very funny, because that was who I was. I was that guy once, and now here I was, you know, giving them instructions and trying to disrupt their walk with God and whatnot. Trying to.
You're the devil, tempting them.
I mean, I'm trying to be, you know, like cool. To tell
offering them jazz cigarettes and whatnot.
To tell them like, hey, you guys can be cool. It's okay. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You can swear.
Be not afraid.
Be not afraid. It's fun to swear. Somebody has to disrupt their walk with God, and it's, you know, it might as well be me. It might as well be you. It's practically the sort of thing I was made for. I've been disrupting my own walk with God ever since I was young. But it was fun to have them around. It was fun to be able to. I didn't boss them around, really at all. But it was fun to be able to adopt that.
Kind of that persona.
That persona, just sort of as, you know me. I'm always doing bits. A big reason I get hired on sets, and I've been told this, is just that people like being around me, and like I bring a good vibe to the set that people like appreciate.
No, I believe that. I mean, I
So-
think that makes.
It's
makes
important.
sense.
You have to. You've got to.
It's a thing that is being made by people, and yeah.
People want. You want people to want to be around you. And luckily for me, I want people to approve of me all the time. So it's like, I'm always trying to get people to like me. So apparently I can be pretty good at it. Lauren says, I kept reiterating that most of us used to be GFU students, and then also swear a lot. Yeah. Yeah, people were laughing at how many of us were GFU students, former GFU students. Because boy, it's like our whole little group we're all former GFU students. Reed wanted to be on set for strangers so he could hang around you again. That's crazy. I can't believe it. I can't believe that people like me. What a weird thing to say. I can't believe Reed wanted to see me again.
Yeah, that is really weird. I don't like you anymore.
Like,
because you said
because he's cool. I don't know. Reed's cool. He wanted to hang around me again. He's not doing a bit when he says that he likes hanging around me. Wow, crazy. Add a swear jar next time so you can use it to fund the next film at the end. Well, yeah, except I'd be paying into it. So, unequally yoked. Lauren was production designer. I had to get the credit right. She was production designer. Nice job.
Once we kill all those vehicles, the turrets come online.
And then they shoot our enemies.
Yeah, then we'll have our turrets come online.
See, I see.
So then that will be nice. We're kind of, yeah. Actually,
Lauren did production design, and she had correct me if the order of operations here is credits and what the hierarchy is correct here, Lauren. But you had an art director underneath you. She wasn't just alone in the art team. Our new friend Katie was the art director under Lauren, who was very nice. All the people that we worked with were great. Many we have worked with before. Katie we hadn't worked with before.
Excellent. That was overkill, but I wanted to confirm.
You always gotta confirm.
Wait,
I had to take a chunk. I had to take on a chunk of it for my film, and I realized that production design / costuming is a lot of fun, so I get why Lauren likes it so much. What? Do you?
Bye, Silas.
Bye, Silas, if you have to go. No worries if you do.
Oh, that wasn't... Okay, I didn't have to kill that.
Oh well.
That's fine.
Silas was our location manager. I don't know if that was quite the name of his position. Location supervisor. We shot at a community center that Silas volunteers a lot of time at. The Filipino, PB, was it, or not P, F, Filipino B Center. I can't remember what the B was, sorry. Guy who's not good at respecting culture. Lauren says it's just about the most fun I've ever had.
Yes, Commander.
Not to put words in your mouth, but I know you don't necessarily love doing costume. I don't know if that's as a rule or if it's just because you always have to do costume in addition to all your other art department work. It often just falls to Lauren. God, that's so satisfying. I like the costumes. It's just too much to manage everything on set. Yeah.
Vehicle trash.
On Thursday we were in a warehouse deep in Portland, and we had a sort of like a underground, like by underground I mean like a secret
Can't take much more of this.
like a surgery room and like a what'd you call it? It's sort of like I guess it was kind of like a greenhouse sort of thing that Lauren decorated. It looked just John had some donated trash that ended up in that scene. It looked really good. It's crazy to watch Lauren put all her garbage together, like out of context, and being like, I don't know how any of this is gonna work. And then she takes it all to set. Okay, bye, Spencer.
Oh, bye, Spencer.
I don't know if people are serious when they do that. Oh, he is headed out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spencer, he would never lie about that.
That's so true. Bye, Spencer.
Bye.
We'll catch you on the VOD.
Catch you on the VOD.
Love you too. Love you too, bud. Hope you're well. Spencer, while Alex was
I
here,
meant
we talked about how you didn't kiss me on the top of the Eiffel Tower and how that was your loss. Just wanted you to know that that still comes up and it's still your loss. I still tell that story, Spencer. You fucking missed out. Honestly, it's almost now funnier that you didn't do it and that you've come to regret it your whole life. That's honestly maybe better than, because here's the thing, it could have been a disappointing kiss.
Sure.
I mean, top of the Eiffel Tower, you know, it's got to be at least something. But the fact that you've come to regret it is like that's a better story to me.
It's very funny.
Anyway, much love to you, Spencer. Yeah. Good night.
We need to hang out virtually sometime, Spencer.
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
Spencer and I have been talking about that and then not doing it for, I think, months at this point.
Please.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'll let you go. And speaking of bye, it's almost time for us to take a break.
I'm kind of in the middle of talking about something.
Okay, then continue.
But it is halfway. Are you good? Are you good to keep going for a little bit, just so I can kind of wrap up my?
Yeah.
I'll try not to take too much more. Vibing cat. Yeah, Lauren's set dressing ended up looking really good. I did make one big fuck up on Thursday, which was kind of our biggest day. So once Alex got here, he doesn't drive. He doesn't have a car. He lives in Seattle, so he can just walk around and take public transit and stuff. And he always buses or takes a train down here. So we had to take him to set every day, which of course is fine, and we had we'd known and had been planning on. But Lauren, you know, has to take all of the stuff that needs to go to set like in our car, and so we had the car packed full. Yeah, I took a funny video of that.
It's really good.
I was quite happy with that. Of all my videos that I took, I did a good job of making content. And so like we were packed into the car, and like I made the grave error of not going back inside and making sure that I had everything. And I got to set, and I realized I forgot one case, which I had 2 lavalier microphones in that I absolutely needed on set. And like we started shooting in 2 hours, and like it takes 50 minutes to get like from location to my house. And so lav mics there. I won't say the whole. I was doing it for your benefit, but you all know what a lav mic is, I guess. It's the one that the TikTokers hold in their fingers. Fuckers. Fucking hate it. I fucking hate it so bad.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? You don't have to do that. Anyway, it's the whole. Anyway, microphones that are more lovely. Yeah, they're lovelier microphones. I guess that's what you said. Sorry. And so I ended up making, because I could have driven 2 hours, but then I was like, I need to be here because if it takes longer than that, I need to be here when they start shooting to actually run the sound. So I made Alex do it, which I felt bad about because Alex doesn't drive, as previously mentioned. He has his license and whatnot, but he I don't know how long it had been since he drove a car, and he had to drive it, you know, in an unfamiliar city, not that unfamiliar, but an unfamiliar city. I'm very sorry, Alex, and thank you very much. You bailed me out. Why is Siri sometimes fucking just listens to me, and I look over and she'll have. It's like, how long was she listening to me? I don't know.
Suspicious.
That's what they're for, Matt. Holding, not clipping onto clothes. I just don't understand. They typically come with a clip. And then if you put it on your shirt, you don't have to. I'm preaching. Yeah, that's the guy. Yes, him.
You don't have to do that.
Oh, when you said city, it also set off my Siri. Okay, that's interesting. We found the culprit. Thanks, Sydney. Maybe now Sydney's gonna set it off. Hey, Sydney. No, okay, didn't work that time. All right. Oh, yes. Nice. A little calm.
I actually think we're gonna finish this mission here.
It seems that way. So I'll just keep going. Yeah, that day in the warehouse ended up being a little tricky for sound. It was a pretty some of the shots were pretty wide, and we had a tough time finding a place to boom. I like that the broom is covering up all the action.
Covering up the violence. It's for
Hey
TikTok.
Siri, Google Southland Tales car scene.
I don't know what that is, and I'm afraid for anybody who finds out. Southland Tales car scene. Ugh. So many different ways I could go.
Mission successful.
All right, we just did a humanitarian mission. That was a blockade that we just broke.
Oh, okay.
So that food could get to these
good.
people.
I thought we were just murdering people, but no, it was for a good cause.
It was for a good cause.
That's good. Glad. I'm happy to hear it. Well, why don't you pick our rewards and we'll go to break. Yeah, this production every other day. I would go home being like, oh, I could do this again. I could do this again. And then the next day I would go home and be like, I'm never doing this again. And then the next day it would be like, no, I can do this again. And then the next day would be, I'm never gonna do this again. And then after the last day, I landed on, I'm never doing this again. What?
Hey Google, set an alarm for tomorrow at 2 a.m.
Joke's on you. We all have iPhones.
Belay that order. Oh.
Ooh. Message in orbit.
I was in the middle of a story,
Interim.
Darius.
Yeah.
We'll deal with this on my turn, on my watch. So after the last day, I was like, I'm never doing this again. And then I just spent all the money I made buying a new audio recorder so that I could do it again.
You're investing in yourself.
I'm investing, and it was an upgrade that I needed to make. But
You're right.
now I have to do it again. Otherwise, I wasted my money.
Oh, right. That's a real funny. Getting myself to do things by weaponizing the sunk cost fallacy.
I mean, yeah. So I guess I'm gonna keep doing it. And at the very least, it's like, I at least want to be able to do it for, like, Jared's movies, I say, having never actually, besides Scratch 1, and never been able to actually be on set for those. Sorry, Jared. But I did think of you. Like, I want to be able to do your movies, because those ones are at least lower stress for me. I felt great every single day of my shoot, including before and after, and my hope was that everybody else felt the same.
Aw.
You were on set for Stranger. Yeah, that's the only one I've made
sweet.
it for.
That's sweet.
Oh,
Jared.
and Alien in the basement Alien. That's what it was. Not Alien in the basement, dipshit. Basement Alien. And so, yeah, I've settled on, and also it's like I've done this a lot, kind of a lot. It's like, this is one of my, whether I like it or not, this is one of my skills.
Mm.
And I don't have very many of those. So to fully abandon it seems, well, I don't know. It seems
like not a great idea, maybe.
Right, yeah.
Wasteful.
Wasteful. It's the thing is, it's very stressful. It sucks to have, it feels like the whole weight of the production on you. Because if if I fuck up the sound, that's it. Like, the sound is now fucked up, and then it impacts everybody because the sound is fucked up. So that weighs on me. I feel like I get a lot of anxiety about that. This is stupid, but like, I hate miking people. I hate having to be all up in their business, like putting the loud.
I didn't like that.
I didn't either. I was also, that was nip. That was mostly nip that I was touching right there. I'm sorry.
In the area.
It was in the area at least.
Yeah. Nip adjacent.
But here's the thing: once I'm on set and I do it, it's like, well, I've already done it, so I guess I shouldn't be stressed out about it anymore. But that's not how anxiety works. Oh, I hate to do this. I drove Cody to set on the last day, and he asked if I ever felt anxious before shooting, and I told him I never do. Wow. How do you do it? I never stop feeling anxious on set.
If you live and breathe movies.
I mean, there must be something to it.
Hey, do you ever feel anxious before drinking a glass of water?
No.
That's what it's like for Jared.
I guess so.
Shooting a movie's like drinking a glass of water to a guy like him.
For a sick and twisted Better like him when you're married to the silver screen.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, he's anxious when he's not making a movie. Maybe
Oh, maybe, yeah.
he's itching when he's pulling shots
Sort of a Sherlock Holmes
down at the brew shop. He's
situation.
shaking and
Sort of a
pissing.
zero effect situation.
I don't. Maybe it's actually fine if a take gets messed up because you can just do another.
In fact,
one.
you get to do another one. It's fun.
Yeah, but then everybody will know that I fucked up. I don't want that.
I think you might need to work on some stuff there.
How so?
You got to have a growth mindset, Matt.
Growth mindset.
Yeah.
What is this fucking
So you
business? What is this?
So you take
Business
vitamin
school?
pills and your brain gets big.
Ah.
Cindy says she just got a master's degree in counseling.
Yeah, that sounds stressful. I would have anxiety about that.
Yeah.
You don't have to use every single take in the final movie. Yeah, I know. All right. Look. Okay. Anyway, that's where I landed on that.
Anyway, it's cool that you're sticking with it.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Thank you.
I think it's a cool thing that you do.
Cosmo was on sound and he messed up a take, so we did an extra take for sound, and something bizarre happened on the next take that is 100% going to be in the film.
Wow.
Well, I guess I should just be a more honest and open person. Psych. Fuck you guys. All right, I was offering my new skills. Oh, was Sydney offering to counsel me? That sounds awful. No. Sorry, wait, no. For you. That sounds awful for you. Sorry. I bet you're good at
cutting to break.
that would be good. I bet you're good at it. But
Yeah, she is. Matt.
But imagine if it was God. I just would. How anyway. I bet it's fun to practice for you. Just kidding. We're just having fun.
All right, we'll see y'all about 5 minutes.
Boy.
Bye.
All right, you ready? I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, because you've been watching me eat my
I've
lo
just
mein
been
for an hour and a
watching you
half.
eat your really, really delicious food.
Oh, great.
Between Beanie, my ex-wife, the tenant from hell, and general chump fuckery, this has been a cromulent fuckcrustable of a day. Tommy needy drinky.
It's pretty good.
All right, knock it off.
All right, we're cracking into the snack stream portion.
We're cracking. Excuse me. We're
We'll have
cracking.
some,
Yeah!
we'll have some Biscoffs.
All right. Now we're. Excuse me, you. Now we're talking.
No, I'm not. I just brought this because I didn't know how many we were going to eat. I'm not planning that we're going to eat this whole thing.
No,
Just,
but
just before you go.
I could have a couple.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm fucking this up. Now these are crumbly. These are crummy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, sorry, Matt.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The vacuum's in the room, so I can.
You ever have the spread that they make from this?
I think I have. Yeah, I got it for Christmas one year because
It's so
I like
funny.
these.
It's so funny because
It tastes exactly
it's
like
made
this.
of crushed up Biscoff.
It tastes exactly like it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dipping these in that is like kind of too much.
Mhm.
I love these Biscoff coupons. Yeah, that's exactly right, Lauren. The Alaskan Airlines Classic.
These would be really good with
They
like,
give these out.
with like some cream cheese frosting.
Oh,
That would be, I think, a good
I think
pairing.
you're right.
The slight tang from
Uh-huh.
that would go with the richness of the biscuit.
Yeah, sometimes I buy these just to have in the house because they're such a tasty snack. They taste great, soaked in a coffee.
Mm-hmm.
It softens the cookie and also imbues it with that coffee flavor.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very good. Highly recommend. And then your coffee kind of picks up some of that Biscoff flavor. What you learning there?
Nothing much really.
Oh, okay. So where'd these come from?
Costco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had a big container of them. Sydney got them on her last Costco trip. Which I always appreciate. Sort of, she comes like a merchant returning from a long voyage, laden down with wares.
Mm-hmm. That's just a good cookie.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have Biscoff over there? Australians?
I
my
think so,
friends?
because Ian reacted.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, that's what's up."
So I'm assuming that
I can assume.
he's familiar. He's Biscoffed before.
I hope. Oh. Mine. Oh. They're very dry.
In the nature of they probably just have a better thing in Australia.
Oh, maybe.
All our food is like
Worse, yeah.
Is like there's always just better versions of it.
I'm acquainted with the cough. I don't like them, says Chris. I'm sorry to hear that. I could see why you wouldn't. Biscoff to the pole. I can understand why you wouldn't. The flavor is maybe, you know.
I was gonna say before you guys went to break that I really cherish strange accidents on set that influenced the film. Because I decided at some point that despite all the planning and work, a movie is just whatever you end up with. Movies are kind of just accidents.
Yeah.
I think that's genuinely beautiful and a really good way to approach art.
Yeah, but what if it went exactly as planned instead?
Well, and those are the tensions, right? Art is a craft, and it is also...
A thing that happens.
yeah, it's also... Yeah. And so...
Every movie is just whatever happened when the camera was on. Wow, that's so true. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that's an easier perspective to hold on to when you're, you know, at director level. I don't know. My job is to make the sound right, you know.
Crazy they have one sound guy, but like, you know, sound's half a film. You know, they've one light guy. Well, light's not half a film. I guess it is because the visuals are light, so maybe light is half a film.
Light is half of the visual half of film.
Mm-hmm.
The other half being camera.
Mm-hmm.
Light is barely any of film nowadays. Yeah.
Everything is half of film.
People in LA, stop being influencers. We need gaffers. Can't see shit. Everything is half a film, says Lauren. Wow. That's very interesting. Hold for sound. Okay, set. I was talking with Julie about this. Hi, Sydney. We do need gaffers. They always forget about good lighting. Yeah, they do. I was talking with Julie about this, and she said it's the same thing with tattoos because they never 100% follow her guide, and you just can't freak out as it goes off a little. You just have to make it still good. I have a great example of that. Her tattoo on me. Let's see if I could even remember what the error was. There was some part of the bird that was like supposed to be blank, unfilled, like that part, but that she accidentally like filled in. I didn't notice until...
And you can't erase.
You can't erase, no. That's the whole thing about a tattoo, is it's poignant. And so she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I guess yours is just a little different now. And I was like, yeah, I guess so. That's great. You know? I guess all art is that way.
That is really funny, Chris.
One of the funniest lessons of my film school was how every teacher said that whatever they taught was the single most important aspect of a film.
They're all the most important.
I mean, that's the thing, is that they are all kind of, you know, they are all important. Chris, we just had one teacher. That's not fair, Jared. We also had another professor who was a total fuck up that everybody eviscerated come end of year review. That it was his first time teaching. We also had the fraudulent animation department.
Fraudulent?
That's what Alex always refers to it as the fraudulent animation department because what they said like on the website was not accurate to what the teaching situation in the animation department was. That's changed.
You want one more? Can I put them away?
I'm okay. You can put them away. I still have my low main. To me, see, Ian says stuff. You know what? I don't have to read it. The audience, if they want to read it, it's over there or over there. They can read it. I don't have to read it. I joke about sound being the most important half of film, but that's not true. Honestly, the older I get, the less important I'm beginning to think that sound is. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares about sound. It can sound like shit and everyone's fine with it.
It's a classic. It's very important when it's bad.
To me, the most important part of film is women.
Damn,
For
finds a
feminist
way.
reasons or for horny reasons?
He finds a way. even when I refuse to read.
Speaking of sound,
Yeah.
there was a little bit of homework for everyone.
Oh, sure, there was.
And you've no excuse because you all had an extra week. You know, you're like the kid who's like praying for a snowstorm because you didn't do your homework. That snowstorm came in the form of a movie.
Did you still put it
Did
off?
you still do it? We'll find out. So,
I did do the homework. I did tell. Sorry.
excellent.
I did tell John that I didn't listen to it as much as I listened to White Lighter. Jesus, how's your phone?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Just keep going.
I just thought something was wrong. Okay, sorry, hold on. Chris is talking about film school. The screenwriting one was like, well, without a story, there's nothing. There's nothing. The camera one was, well, if you don't film anything, what is there? The sound guy was like, if you can't hear anything, you might as well just take pictures. The editor was like, if you don't edit it, you just have a bunch of stuff. And the business one was, if you don't invoice anyone, you don't get paid. He had the most point. And
That's really funny.
And it's like, yeah, you guys are all correct. Yes, this is a collaborative, yeah. There's many poles that hold up this tent. I will say, Matt, that our last shoot was very ambitious at the budget we were working at, very little. And I'm going to try to pare the next one back to make it easier. I believe in you. Sorry, we can start talking about music now.
No, it's okay. I was keeping an eye on the clock.
Where
does the time go?
Well, we went to break a little later as well. So the streamed album discussion this week was The Great Depression by Defiance, Ohio, picked by John Weinert.
It's a recorded in late 2005, released in early 2006. You can tell. I don't even necessarily mean that in a disparaging way.
A lot of complaining about George Bush.
Yeah. And
Which is good.
Yeah, they're not wrong for doing that.
But it does date the album.
Yeah, so I thought this would be, so this is a, punk album. It's folk punk. So
I refer to it as nautical folk punk. It has a sort of like, I don't know, it almost had sort of a jaunty, sort of sea shanty kind of vibe to it.
Interesting. I think that's the folk.
Probably,
I think it's the folk part, but that is an interesting comparison to make, or an interesting observation.
I think I might have stole that observation from Lauren, so shouts out to Lauren.
Okay. Well,
It's fine to complain about GWB.
Mm-hmm.
It's very funny to shorten his name.
Encouraged even.
Uh-huh.
And so yeah, I thought this would be fun to pick after sort of our last album was folk or was punk, the other thing. And we had some interesting, I think some of the conversations we had about like what punk music is and sort of like, I don't know, its relationship to other kinds of music and like the relationship people can have to music. I thought I think there'd be some interesting stuff to talk about kind of related to this album.
Yeah.
So I guess to dive into it, Matt, this is you were the person who's new to this album. How'd you like it? What'd you think?
I liked it. Okay. Oh, that's funny. Not gonna read it out loud because I'm talking about something. I liked it. I don't think I liked this quite as much as White Lighter.
Mm-hmm.
But I did like this quite a lot. One of my critiques, and this is kind of maybe more a critique about punk music generally, is that I wished a lot of the songs, I wish they were longer. There was a lot of there was a number of like a minute and a half.
The album
songs.
is the same length.
It is. It's another 30-minute.
Yeah.
It's another 30-minute album, but I feel which was the same as Get Fucked by the Chats. But I feel like I didn't listen to this album, but I did listen to ELO 2 several times. Thanks, Jared. It is the same length as Get Fucked, but I feel like Get Fucked they were all like 2 minutes, and whereas this one had some that were 3 minutes and then some that were like a minute and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the songs that were a minute and a half. I just wanted more of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you know what? That's
But maybe that's it didn't overstay its welcome.
It didn't overstay its welcome.
And it left you wanting more. That's
true. I'm a guy who likes songs, and I like longer songs.
Yeah.
But but they did leave me
in a
want
few
more.
weeks. I already know what I'm picking next.
Oh
so
boy.
you'll get your chance.
A very an album that's very critical of capital S society. Has a number of bones to pick.
The album was released Creative Commons.
Oh right, you mentioned that. I think
Yeah.
on John is gonna pick Chinese Democracy. Maybe I don't know. Those songs are long. Maybe I don't know. Wow. So like, anybody could just like use the album.
Yeah, I
guess
think
as long as you're
with proper
yeah.
attribution.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. I listened to. Oh right, yeah. Sydney said that. Yeah, I listened to it on the Internet Archive. I'm curious. When did you come to this album?
So this is one of the things that I thought was really interesting about talking about this album. In addition to, I just really quite like this album.
Yeah.
Is we were kind of talking about punk music, and sort of one of the things about punk music is like punk culture and sort of the whole. There's sort of an irony of like
Authenticity.
Yeah, I'm completely. If there's the least, if authenticity is, that's freighted. That's a freighted term. People have a lot of opinions about it that you maybe don't need to have. But if there's a less authentic way to possibly learn about this album, I learned about it in basically the least authentic way you could.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Which is a few years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, 3 or 4, I don't know, somewhere in that range. It was like recommended, or I picked it up like listening to Spotify, just trying to pick up like new music, or like whatever was recommended to me.
Yeah.
Or kind of through that, and then listening to other bands, and then listening to other stuff. by
Like I said,
people,
this album sounds very John, and so
Sure,
it found
okay.
its way to you,
Yeah.
by association.
But it is just interesting that like this is a band that like its scene was like over on the East Coast, or back east, and they were most active 15, 20 years ago, and yet here I am learning about them
Connecting.
because of an evil megacorporation.
That fed it to you. I will say that is one thing I miss about Spotify. I don't discover new music quite like I did on Spotify.
Yeah, I went through.
But they're evil, so it's fine.
Yeah,
I gave it up. It's fine.
yeah,
It's
same,
fine to not.
same and same. But
Okay. So newish to you as well.
yeah,
I mean, not at least it wasn't in your youth.
Mhm.
I wrote this sort of feels like Blades in the Dark music.
Interesting. I think of that as being a little bit more baroque. A little bit less spare or haunting. But I think I kind of get what you mean.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of like that Neko Case track that they exampled for that. Anyway, I just thought that was when I was listening to it the very first time, I got a little bit of that vibe, so I thought I'd mention it. This sounds a bit like Against Me. I wrote, which is a band that I like a lot. I think Against Me, a punk band from the same era, I believe, operating at the same time. But a little bit more. This is a little bit more folky, whereas Against Me is a little bit more punk-y. I like, and I always do, and I say I always have. I like unusual sounding singers, lead singers, which I think is a thing that we share. I feel like.
Yeah.
So I do always appreciate the singers in the music that John selects.
One of the notes that I had for this is there's such a cozy vibe when a band has like 3 singers, because I think there's at least 3, not even like chorus, like there's 3 like main singers, because just like different songs have like a different person on it, and it's not like the Beatles where they all almost sound the same. You can barely tell them apart.
Yeah, you can tell these people.
And
they're
so
friends taking turns.
Yeah, and so there's something so fun about that. Like, I don't know, it does feel like you're at a party, or you're at you're at like a bar or whatever, and there's a band playing, and you're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Which yeah, I didn't necessarily think that before, but as I was listening to it this time, I was like, yeah, I do think that's very charming.
I also wrote down that I loved the multiple singers. And Sydney mentioned it, New World Order. That was where I think I wrote that down. Although maybe at the end of O Susquehanna also has that similar. But when the female vocalist first comes in, I was like, yeah, baby,
let's go.
Let's go. I love having multiple singers. I love male singers. I love female singers. I love all singers of all stripes. I don't know. It's fun. It's not every band has multiple singers. It's a vibe, like you said, and it's a thing that you don't get from every band. I think it's an underutilized, underappreciated thing.
Sydney liked the vocal. Sydney mostly liked the back half of the album.
Oh, that's interesting.
I like the whole album. Sydney didn't really like the first half. I like it when things sound bad.
Yeah.
More than Sydney does.
I also like that. I also prefer the front half. You like the whole thing. I prefer the front half. The yelling / out of tune stuff. Yeah. I like that. I like that more. The back half is good as well.
I'd probably also like the first half maybe a little more. I'd have to look at the list again in front of me.
Because honestly, it comes out strong because it goes Petty Problems, Enough, and O Susquehanna.
Yeah, I really like
which is like three like home runs right off the jump.
What do they do with the bodies?
What do they do with the bodies? It's unpolished and it's supposed to be, so it's good. Yeah.
But I will say, I also understand if you don't want to listen to something that is unpolished.
Yeah.
That's I think very understandable.
But
and
love
fair.
it I love pushing a medium, whether that is like pushing digital music until distortion or pushing the human voice until it breaks. I like art that pushes that hard until it's like out of tune or sounds weird. That's passion, baby. That's art. Yeah. So my first note I wrote says Ian about this album was, this has upset me. Okay.
Interesting.
That's a strong first reaction.
In the sense of you didn't like it, or in the sense that
you hate George W. Bush.
Yeah, or in the sense that art makes you feel things.
Because it's 20 fucking years ago and nothing is better.
Yeah, that is. This album came out.
2006.
Almost. Actually, I think.
20 years ago.
It was April 13, 2006. So
Wow,
it's
my brother's
almost
birthday.
like we barely missed its
The
20th anniversary.
That's
And yeah,
crazy.
it does just sound like it could have come out.
Right.
That's actually something kind of fun about the Chats album in this, is that that's a new album.
That is sort of tackling.
And it's also,
we're all still doing, yeah, that's the issue with getting old is seeing and thinking like, oh, are we ever going to be able to change? And it's it's interesting to go back and listen to that era or kind of dwell in that era. You speak?
I just wanted, like, did you have any standout songs that were your faves?
I've decided for these I'm gonna do top 5.
Okay, I like that. Enough tracks.
I originally just was kind of like picking the ones that stand out. I'm gonna do 5. And unfortunately, we're gonna do quick 3 easy ones: Petty Problems, Enough, and O Susquehanna. I like those 3 off the top. I think Enough might be my favorite track.
Enough is enough.
Something about fist.
Yeah.
That one was, I thought, Enough is, I feel, very, very punky, and it had a good energy that I vibed with a lot. So I like that. I love the Petty Problems. I thought was just a solid like folk punk track. Really liked it. O Susquehanna, I thought was sort of the first part where I was like, okay, the multiple like vocalists, like the whole band, like I'm digging what they're putting down. And then I put Grandma Song, which is in the back half, and the last song.
I like that one as well, quite a bit.
And the last one, Condition 1111, which is the final track of the album.
Oh Susquehanna and Condition 1111 are the two, like, those would be singles. Like, those are the
Oh,
two
yeah,
that
yeah,
are
yeah.
like
This is the band, and
the,
like, this is the
just the like upbeat, like
Yeah.
fun. They would get radio play or could.
Oh, Ian's has been saying a lot. Let's read his. So Ian says, "Oh Susquehanna, what do the kids even do here? They go to school and straight back home, and they get driven there and back, so they never do anything or experience anything. How quaint to say this in 2006. Every thought I had was, oh, how quaint, because of the problems. We have all those problems still and way worse. And New World Order, remember how back then you thought, oh, we just need to get rid of this one guy. It's just this one guy causing the problems. Once he's gone, it'll all be better. How quaint." Yeah, I mean, yeah. I had 1 minute and a half in my top 5 until I re-listened to Condition 1111 a couple times. Was it Letter Home? I liked Letter Home and kicked that one off for Condition 1111.
I remember. The problem is now I'm like trying to remember.
Which is which?
Yeah, I do like that one. I think I like that one. Is that there's one that has like a really distinctive vocalist.
I can't say.
Temperature Dropping.
Temperature Dropping, I feel
like
was
that
it.
one.
Yeah, I like that one.
I like that one was good. I also liked This Feels Better. That's like what the shortest one. That's just like
that was another one where I was like, I also like that one, and I was like, I want more of This Feels Better.
I also kind of like that. It's just like it's
I
a little interlude.
I do, I can't appreciate a little interlude, but I'm selfish. I want more of the cookie that I like.
Mm-hmm.
What if the cookie was bigger? How could that be bad? How could be too much of a good thing be a bad thing? I don't believe it.
So you liked this one, maybe not as much as White Lighter.
Maybe that's also not a fair appraisal. I listened to I listened to White Lighter a lot more than this one. So I think that's, it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This could definitely be the sort of album that I listen to. It hits a certain
I'm glad
vibe.
to hear that.
I've
Especially
liked
after
everything.
I very callously said that that I wouldn't listen to your album more.
That's the music.
Or that it wouldn't make it necessary.
That's music.
Sydney says her favorites are New World Order, Grandma Song, and Letter Home.
New World Order I liked as well.
Again, very, very different, like, musically.
Yeah. Yeah, the message of New World Order is the ex-Christian in me is, and the ex-Republican conservative child.
And again, it's all of a piece, right?
Yeah.
It's those are sort of an unholy marriage.
And how that's fucked up and bad.
Yeah.
I agree, it is fucked up and bad, and the source of the many evils that we're facing still today.
And Sydney, if I remember right, I think she liked this one actually more than White Lighter.
Really?
At least parts of it. I think she didn't. I think maybe there's more of the album that she liked. Sydney, you can say if I'm misrepresenting what you had told me, but
That's nice.
But I think she broadly liked this one more than White Lighter. So that's actually like that. People are liking different stuff. Ian, did you? I'm getting the impression that you broadly liked it, but Ian, did you enjoy this one?
Did you enjoy the music, not just how quaint past was?
Or I guess I'm getting the sense in that he hasn't said it's bad.
Yeah.
He did like it. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
I did like it, yes.
Cool. I'm glad.
Yeah, that was a fun pick. I've liked the avenue we've been going down, but it ruined my life for a week. Well,
that's the power. That's music for you.
That's the power of art.
That's the power of art.
Maybe your life needed to be ruined.
I am sorry though. I'm sorry it ruined your life for a week. I think both had good songs, but maybe a few more on this one. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I do have a funny George Lucas voice. Neutral Milk Hotel is the key to all of this. So I got into Neutral Milk Hotel in high school, as one does.
Yeah, that's the time to do it.
And I was listening to a lot of music on YouTube during that period.
As one does.
And again, it's talking about algorithms showing you new stuff. And so, have you heard of the band AJJ? Formerly known as Andrew Jackson Jihad.
I was gonna say I know about them from you. They changed their name.
They changed their name because that name was the wrong kind of offensive. They picked it to be like offensive in the sense of it being sort of
you're talking about it
aggressive, but then later they were like, Yeah, Andrew Jackson sucks, and we don't really want to like
be
make
talking
fun
about
of someone's
jihad.
make fun of someone's religion.
Yeah.
So
Now
also
we're AJJ.
Yeah, we're just AJJ, which is kind of funny.
Fair enough.
So I was listening on a Neutral Milk Hotel on YouTube, and then they did a cover of Two-Headed Boy. From
Oh,
In the Airplane
AJJ
Over
did?
the Sea. Yeah. So then I listened to that on YouTube, and then that's where I learned about folk punk, and I'm like, oh, folk punk is cool. And then later I found this album.
Slotted right in.
Yeah. And one of the members in this band is also in a different band called Nana Grizzle.
Huh.
And they also have a member who was in Neutral Milk Hotel.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of
So there's just kind of some funny connections there.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Well,
it's a big incestual family, this folk punk scene.
I suppose it is. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you, John, for picking this album.
Yeah, thanks you for listening.
Thanks to those who listened, and
Yeah.
to those who didn't.
We were about
What
to
the hell?
listen. Salute you.
Nice.
Have you picked an album for next week?
Yes, I have. We're gonna keep up. We're gonna keep up this sort of genre path we've been on.
Interesting.
Kind of another. I was listening to other stuff. That's fine, Jared. I think both hang good songs. Oh wait, we already read that. Sorry. I was listening to yeah. So the album I'm picking is All Wrestlers Die by Closet Goth. Closet Goth is a small indie band that a friend of the show, Victor, introduced me to. Like he invited me. I think he knew the lead singer Call from online, and Closet Goth came to Portland and did like a show in a small show in like a weird
In the closet?
It wasn't in a closet, but it was like a weird like business that like I think had some artists in it, and it was like a room that they put these. It was like 3 or 4 little punk bands into, and Closet Goth was one of them. So he introduced me to them. I saw them another time while they were in town. Kind of a friend of the show. I doubt Call remembers me because it's been a few years since I've seen them, but I still keep up with them. It's an album from 2023. I know of this one due to Victor and Julia. Yeah. They're to blame. And this is this is another different style sort of punk, a different take. Yeah, and I think it's fun. I should have looked up how long this album is. I don't think it can't be much longer. 32 minutes.
City says 31.
I'm
gonna go with hers.
Apple might be rounds up.
So we're sticking to the trend.
We're sticking to the trend. I think this is the last punk album I'm gonna put on for a while.
I already know what I'm picking next week,
and it's
or
not
next time. I'm not gonna say it,
Sure,
but
sure.
it's a radical departure.
Yeah,
I figured we just take a hard turn.
This album was I wanted to pick this one first, but I picked Get
That
Fucked.
would be really funny.
John is gonna pick 69 Love Songs. YouTube maybe right.
I do like that band though.
I was gonna pick this album first, but because it was like there would be 2 weeks between picking it and discussing it. I wanted to save Closet Goth for a time when we could not have a week off to discuss them. So the U2 album they put on everyone's phone.
That's really funny.
So yeah.
Okay, the album that I will not, unless you want me to tell you. No, the album that I will be picking next week. Little teaser is 43 minutes long.
Okay, not bad.
So it's a little longer.
Not
but
bad.
Not too long.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was the Great Depression by Defiance, Ohio. You know why they're called that?
I don't know, because I don't think they're from Defiance, Ohio.
I would imagine not.
I can imagine it being like, that feels like a bit of just, you think it's funny to name, it's just funny to name yourself after a random town.
Right, they just looked at Ohio and picked, Defiance, Ohio.
Yeah. Also, I don't know, like Defiance, are they defiant? You know, I don't know. I truly don't know why they're called that.
Could call what you want.
Going back for more cookie.
8 p.m. going back for more Biscoff. 8:23. Shit.
That's what I mean about like, time's been flying.
Yeah.
Music
All
is
right.
still going.
There it is. Sure is. All right. Darius has been. Darius?
Patiently waiting.
Yeah, he's been holding this meeting until Daddy comes down from the from listening to music in the hollow in the lounge. Lady Urano, I'm looking at coder messages from Lady Centrella. She's reporting increased fleet movement around Lady Urano. I'm looking at coded message from Lady Centrella. She's reporting increased fleet movement around New Vandenberg. A half a dozen Concord Navy dropships, complete with fighter support. Her agents say that they're headed our way.
That seems bad.
This situation is growing untenable. Even if we win every battle, attrition will inevitably take its toll. They'll grind us down to nothing.
Are you doing this because you're understimulated, and so you need to do like a new little thing to entertain yourself?
Yeah, I'm making this part of the game entertaining for all.
Oh.
Because everybody wants to hear, what if it was Burger King? But lettuce. If we win every battle, attrition will inevitably take its toll. They'll grind us down to nothing. Really? That does appear to be the situation. Have things really gotten that bad? He's just coming from...
I've been winning all my battles. I'm the main character.
As from Daddy's perspective, we've been kicking ass. I just had to choose what to spend our dwindling resources on. Emergency relief for a half dozen marginal colonies that Taurians have hit, or fuel for our dropship fleet. I chose the fuel. If we can't move our troops, we can't keep fighting, and everything we've built falls apart.
You do have to pick the fuel, unfortunately.
This is a mistake that many armies have had to learn, I'm sure. It sounds like you did what you had to do.
Can you stop?
Yeah, what voice do you want me to do now?
Gosh,
that didn't make it any easier.
Have you watched any like World War II propaganda films?
In about 3 weeks, the casualty reports will start hitting my desk. I intend to study them, every line, every detail. I, the Sword of Restoration, have just consigned these people to a gruesome fate. The least I can do is remember their names.
Yeah, that works too.
Cool, we'll do that.
No. One's from the Pacific Theater.
Oh, okay. Hold on, we'll have to wait for the next line. You're the one who's gonna have to live with this. Do whatever you have to. Okay, Daddy. We'll be kind? This isn't just a form of self-punishment, Daddy. It's about doing what I have to do to keep myself from becoming jaded. It's about remembering the people whose lives were cut short and preventing myself from normalizing their deaths.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is that better?
Yeah. I mean, do you get what I was trying to get you to do, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to trick you into doing a racist voice.
Oh! No, I didn't realize that what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
Did they do racist voices? Were they doing, like, impressions of...
I don't know. Well, not a propaganda film, not a...
Oh, you wanted me to do a Dr. Seuss...
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, no.
No. All right, your pardon, Lady
Camilla's
Urano.
Chappy T. It's not just blank, it's blank.
Oh, man. It sucks that we can never trust anything written down ever again. Camilla, I've got it. My family's insurance policy. I like that he just... I can't open the files from here. Sometimes...
Yeah, I don't need to...
Sometimes it's time to shut the fuck up.
This is not about me.
This is not about me. Daddy knows when to shut up. It sucks. They didn't have this problem in 2006. Yeah, that's true. And now for the bad news. The directorate is on my trail, and they're gaining. I'm still a couple steps ahead for now, but I need an evac as soon as you can provide it. My subdermal transponder is active and broadcasting on restoration frequencies. Well, you should turn that off. Until we're in orbit or something, you know? I'll do my best to stay alive and on the run. I need to move. Madeira out. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's dead. He is dead for sure. Or gonna betray us.
Ugh. I'll be waiting for you there with my battled mech at the ready. You sure? Yours is like a medium.
I have mechs, Lady
I
Arano.
have mechs and they're
They're pretty good.
they're mostly better than yours. Send to storage. Yeah.
All right. Wow, we are we are stacked. I want to look at ship upgrades.
Sorry, Brown had mech.
People, I've seen so many people referencing Charlie Brown had hose,
Mhm.
and I'm like, wow, that's from my internet acquaintance Matrix Reoided.
Yeah, I know.
I was acquaintances with that guy on the bad website, and people are using his meme as
It's
for
crazy.
philosophical battling. It's wild.
So, Sydney and I were doing our voting today.
Yeah, right. I did that as well.
It was kind of fun. We're going through. You know, there's a lot we could talk about for voting if we wanted. Did you vote for 120? The gas, the transportation funding bill?
I didn't. I didn't because from my research, it seems like a thing that nobody believes in.
Yeah.
In theory, I'm definitely for, you know, paying more money on gas and like registration fees to provide funds for, you know, our roads and whatnot. But from looking into it, it seems like people, even the people like the Democrats who drafted it, were like, this isn't a good enough plan for us to fight for.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, then I won't.
I'm not expecting it to pass. We did vote for it.
Yeah.
Kind of on the like. It doesn't seem great, but the alternative is just this. Just doesn't get. It's not like if I vote no, we then do a different one.
Sure.
You
Hi,
know,
Bongo!
maybe eventually, but
Good to see you.
hello, Bongo. We're currently talking about
American
local, like very local,
municipal
like, yeah.
politics and voting. Oh, it's a holiday in Canada, and I've been building stairs.
Wow.
What's the holiday? If you don't mind, I almost missed this whole thing. No worries. We were keeping it warm for you, bud. Ah, yes, Stair Day. It's the holiest of days.
Must be a Commonwealth thing. They have it in Australia too.
Anyway, I'm gonna get back to it. Hey.
Yeah.
No worries.
Enjoy your stairs.
Enjoy your good luck.
Thanks for dropping. Thanks for stopping by.
I hope that your rise and run is what you want.
Victoria Day.
Oh, I'm not familiar. Cheers, Bongo.
Bye.
Unlocks a ship's full potential.
For one of the there's one of the county that's good, Ian. I was also thinking that when he was talking about rise and run.
Oh, thank you. Always a pleasure, Bongo.
Y equals mx plus b.
I did see when I was looking into it that apparently they are like already like trying to like work on drafting a new transpo like funding mechanism. So hopefully they actually do that and we get something.
I mean just with how expensive gas already is, I feel
there's
like,
also that.
I feel like it's not. I feel like a gas tax isn't gonna.
It's
pass.
just a bad time.
There's also the.
This says here it's for Queen Victoria, quote, Mother of Confederation. Well, I hope it's a different confederation.
I would imagine.
It would be weird if she was involved in all that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not a great mother too, because they didn't. They didn't succeed.
Oh yeah.
Because they're a bunch of losers.
Standing by.
World-class losers.
World-class losers. Let's see. We've streamed longer than the Confederacy lasted.
That's wow. What was it? 5 years?
Yeah, ish. Yeah, they're about. Actually, yeah. Wait, 41.
That was World War II. Just kidding. Just doing a joke. A different, unrelated confederation. The Canadians have a day where they celebrate the U.S. Confederation. National the USA fucked up day. They could probably have a few of those.
Yeah. I mean, celebrate burning the White House down.
Did you? How? Yeah, they did that. Did you ever? Did you ever? What? Did you vote for the Oregon Historical Society funding thing?
I also voted. I voted for that.
I also voted for that.
There was the Metro Commissioner. I think it was Metro Chair or something.
Committee. Yeah, chair.
Yeah.
Chair,
There's
council
a few. I voted
chair.
for the zoo guy.
I didn't remember a zoo guy.
There was like 6 people running.
Yeah.
And one of them. There's like the guy who is maybe the incumbent, and then a bunch of other like I don't know fake people running. I don't know. You can always kind of tell the nature, the level of their campaign.
Oh yeah.
On the pamphlet, just based on like how much they've written and like how it's formatted.
Oh yeah.
But one of the guys was just like, yeah, I've like worked as like a zookeeper, you know, for the Oregon Zoo, which is run by Metro. And like, I think that like, you know, protecting our biodiversity is important.
Yeah. So true, Kate.
And I voted for him.
Shouts out to that guy.
Did you vote for? Do you have the same senator as me? I would imagine you'd have to.
Yeah.
Because there's only 2 per state. Did
Yeah.
you vote for? Was it Ron Wyden and the other guy?
Wyden and what? Jeff Merkley.
Well, those are our 2. It was Wyden running against.
Oh.
I think it was Wyden running against.
Was he? I voted incumbent on that one.
That's fair.
Kevin James.
Wyden isn't it? Okay, it's Merkley. It's Merkley that's in our area.
Okay.
I couldn't remember.
Me neither. The thing I filled out today. Dude, I looked at fucking names all goddamn day. How am I supposed to know which is which? I enjoyed voting for anybody in the judicial runnings who was a Kevin James was in a movie called The Zookeeper. Okay. I enjoyed voting for anybody on the running for a judicial office that was a former or active public defender.
Yeah, that's what
I have a friend who's a public defender, and so know a little bit about how fucked up the current docket for public defenders and shit is.
Mm-hmm.
Way behind on all that.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can get that sorted out. Probably everything will just keep getting worse, slowlier and slowlier. But you know, maybe something good will happen one day. Wouldn't that be nice? John?
Yeah, what's up?
I'm sorry. When they don't have the planet, that means it's happening here?
Yes.
Or the planet is it's happening. Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's
wait,
the little
wait.
arrow. It's like you're going
Okay.
you're going there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we might want to, because we're down some pilots and yeah, I don't know.
We might want to what? Wait?
Well, I don't know.
Travel?
Maybe
Where's this got to go?
look at our. You can do whatever you want.
I know.
Okay.
I always do.
Funny thing happened the other day. Sydney and I were going somewhere, and so we were switching cars. My car was in. So my car was outside. Her car was in the garage.
Garage.
And so we were gonna switch cars because we were gonna take her car. And so I pull out, and I'm, my car's in the little parking spot that's kind of in front of our house.
Uh-huh.
And she, comes out, and she's over in another parking spot. And so I'm gonna go back into our garage. And another car, and we live in like kind of like a little cul-de-sac, it's kind of like a little dead end. And this car just comes in, like down the little cul-de-sac, and then drives up, and then just parks in our driveway, in front of our open garage.
Cool.
And we're both like looking at each other because like City's just moved out of the way. I'm about to pull in, and he just zoop, gets in. And then just kind of like haphazardly parks there. We look at each other like, what? For a second, I was like, is he just going to park in our garage?
Go all the way in.
And then this guy comes out, and then, he kind of hops out. And then we're like, we're actually in the middle of switching. Can we get in? And
Can you
he
get
was
the
like,
fuck out of the way?
and he was like, sorry, I'll be quick. And then he's delivering food. He's doing a food delivery. And so he grabs his little bag, his little door. Yeah. He grabs his little bag of food and puts it on my neighbor's like porch. Pretty slowly, actually. He like walks
Especially
over.
having after been told.
Yeah, puts it there, takes out his phone, like
Takes a photo.
Takes a little photo.
Checks the photo. Takes
Checks
the second
the photo. Yeah. Gets back into his car, then finally, pulls out and drives away. I'm like, all right.
Wow.
So then we get in. I park, I get in the garage. Then we're leaving, and he's blocking the way out of our our street.
Like to the exit?
Yeah, because it's like a little cul-de-sac, and then like hooks onto like a major street.
yeah.
And he's like sitting there and like kind of blocking the way.
That's just
because he's probably like looking and seeing what his
Where
next
his next
order
one
or
is.
whatever is.
Yeah,
So then we're
that's-
like kind of Cindy, we're like trying to
inch past.
trying to pass him, and then he kind of like,
Oh.
oh, let me get out of your way, but it's like in a way that's like it's
Not
kind of
helpful.
It's kind of startling. Anyway, it was so funny. Cindy was really mad.
Yeah.
I think fairly.
Yeah.
I thought it was so funny because it was just so weird. It was
Never happened to me before.
Yeah, just like what? And then like his oh don't worry. Oh, okay, I'll just be quick. Like,
And then he's not quick.
and then not just being like, oh yeah, let me move really quick first.
No, I'll be quick. I
Yeah.
gotta say, I understand that there's circumstances involved potentially.
I get it. Yeah, I'm also trying to be like,
But if
They-
you're ordering food to be delivered by somebody, what are you doing?
I mean, I get it because also if his order's 30 seconds late, they take one of his fingers. So
Yeah,
like, I
sure.
also,
But
fair.
that's why we shouldn't be ordering DoorDash
Yeah.
anymore. It's not 2020 anymore, folks.
Ian says, understanding now why some of you guys think you need guns.
It's mostly stuff involving cars, really.
It is true.
Is when guns come up.
Cars really are sort of the root evil.
I've been to your house
Okay,
and I
they're
don't get
a-
why he wouldn't just pull over to park.
They're a root evil of America. I probably shouldn't.
There's a
rate
lot of
everything.
options for parking in where you live that aren't right in front of your open garage.
Well, they were all pretty full, but he could just park in the neighbors.
There's still a lot of options.
And okay, I would even if the garage was closed, I would get it because he doesn't know that we're swapping.
Sure, but an open garage, I don't know. I see.
open
I'm an
garage?
anxious person, so like anything weird, like I'm gonna try to hold back.
You would think.
I need to get a sip of Wawa. Wee-wah.
Okay.
Hold the fort.
Wah wah wee wah. Anyway, on my notes, I had got garage blocked by a delivery driver. Garage blocked by a delivery driver. Both of my roommates get DoorDash all the time. I don't get it because they both have cars and could easily do not have to do that. I got DoorDash one time, like probably almost like a decade ago. Garage mogged. Yeah, that's good. I might have even said that to Cindy. I don't remember. I got DoorDash like one time, like maybe a decade ago. And I remember like I just remember thinking I paid like $20 for this cold hamburger. And then I just never did it again because I was
That's
just like,
the thing.
why would I?
That's the thing about it is it was always so much more expensive.
Right, and the thing is, it actually should have been more expensive even.
Right.
But like,
It's so much more expensive, and the people who are doing the heavy lifting aren't getting that much extra money from it.
yeah. But even just when I was like, I don't know, I think I was like
Garage mob.
less politically aware.
Yeah.
Even in a time in life where I was just like only thinking about myself, I guess.
Yeah.
It was such a unsatisfactory experience. I was like, I just don't want to do this again.
Yeah. Oh, but I need my little treaties. Oh, I need I medically need my McDonald's. I mean,
you
the
can do
American
that.
need for treats is
Treatable rights. Yeah.
definitely up there in terms of our psychologies.
Hold
Hold on, we got to read the doctor's orders here.
You're right.
As you're on your way to the med bay for an evaluation, I have to go to the dentist on Wednesday. Fuck,
I'm proud of you, Matt.
don't be.
Okay.
You hear Archangel and Glitch. I haven't earned it. Shouting, uh-oh, and then a loud metallic crash. Uh-oh! Commander! Archangel
Commander.
calls his Commander. How nice of you to join us. He rises halfway out of bed.
Oh yeah, he got injured in the last. He's out
Okay,
for
trailing
6
a
days.
tangled rope of tubes and wires. So it's like, he's in bed with Glitch? The senior doctor turns to you, flush in anger. Commander, your mech warriors refuse to follow the recovery regimen. Glitch lounges in a nearby chair. How come you're running around the ship? You're hurt too. Who, me? Yeah. Blue text.
Give him something to do.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Glitch, I'm up and about because I have a mercenary company to run. Unlike you, my job doesn't stop when I'm not in a mech. You turn to the doctor. I respect the challenges you face here, but clearly Archangel is going a little stir crazy. Perhaps he could spend some time each day in one of the training modules. The doctor's tightened lip communicates displeasure, but she keeps those words to herself. Very well, Commander. Lead him on his
Oh,
face.
I bet you guys all imagined a male doctor. Probably because of the picture is of a male doctor, but I think
You know, maybe
he's
maybe
got like
she just has short
he's
hair.
got like Dorohedoro shoulders.
Maybe
think
she lifts.
it's got Q Hayashida shoulders. I think that's a dude.
I like to get non-mint Polish at the dentist. Much more enjoyable.
Like a sausage. Polish
Ew,
sausage.
dude! Imagine they're like doing their polishing stuff, and it tastes like It tastes like a Polish dog. Would that be awful, or would it be good?
Meat
I think it'd be awful.
pate.
It would taste like a meat pate. Interesting, non-mint. Huh?
Yeah.
What is it instead? Is it non-flavored or
You can get like
a different flavor?
like I think they have a few. You get like bubble gum. You could get like berry. You could get like a fruit.
Because
flavor.
I will be honest, I don't like. Usually they offer orange or raspberry. Love raspberry.
You should see what they have.
Yeah, maybe I'll see that.
Yeah.
Because the mint stuff is. Ugh.
Jared says sometimes my coworkers are like, "Why don't we DoorDash?" When we have to work long shifts, but I always offer to just get something downtown instead because it's faster, cheaper, and another person doesn't have to get it to you for like 50 cents an hour.
Yeah, like that is especially because isn't a thing now that some like restaurants and things do like exchange meals with like nearby like other businesses, like donating a meal and that then they can get free things from you. But also, you live or you work around. Hi, Sindri. You work around so many other food options. Like, it literally would be faster for you to call that in.
Jared, you work. Jared, you work at Chapters, right?
Yeah.
There's so many restaurants immediately there.
Like, within a 5-minute walk.
I guess if you want like Taco Bell.
Okay, or
McDonald's specifically.
But don't want that.
Sure. That's
solution
fair.
is to want something that's nearby
want better things.
Want better things. Yeah, the Mexican restaurant near Chapters. I love that place.
It's good. Cindy used to get cookie dough flavored at the dentist when she was a kid.
I don't know about that.
I went to.
I'm happy for you, but that sounds a little crazy.
I don't think just also a food at the place where you work. Yeah, I get that.
I get not wanting to eat that.
You don't want to eat your work food all the time.
And also, it's more like pastries.
Yeah, I imagine.
How many a man can only live off bear claws.
Also, it has coffee shop pricing, so it's like it's like more expensive than
for the convenience.
Yeah, than I always think it's gonna be whenever I'm there. I'm like, ooh, I could get like a cinnamon roll, and then it's like, I'm really cheap, huh? They don't have real food at my work.
Yeah.
So I went to a turnip 28 event yesterday.
Yes.
It was fun. So I made that little piece of terrain, that little garden piece of terrain,
as you posted on
Swampy
Blue Sky.
Garden, and I was quite proud of it. It was very funny. It was very sweet because Sydney was like very supportive, and she was like, "Everyone's gonna think what you made was so cool," which people did like it. But also, when I got there, a guy had on the table a thing that he made that is the like coolest thing I've ever seen for like a miniatures thing, which was sick. His thing was he had like a dragon as part of his list.
Whoa!
And he sculpted the whole thing out of like epoxy and like like clay. And the thing about the dragon is like it has like boss forms. Like as you kill it, it like
gets more abilities.
It changes, and so he made it so that like the wings were removable, and they left like a bloody stump, and then the head could come off, and it left like a bloody stump where like the neck was. It's really, really cool.
That's pretty cool.
He had the not so good on the table.
Oh, really?
That guy didn't win a game.
Well, he's in it for other reasons.
You know who won the most games? Well,
no way.
So I didn't.
No way.
So it was weird.
No way. Was it this guy?
No.
Oh.
But did have the strongest. I did have the best record. So I
was it the guy with unpainted minis?
Yeah. I won. There are 4 games. I won 3 and got 1 tie. And then the next best was 3 wins and 1 loss. However, there's something more going on with like is more complicated scoring because I actually didn't win the event. Even though I won the most, even though I had like the best record.
Huh.
There was like other stuff going on.
What's that about?
I don't really know. And I was trying
What was going on?
So
That you weren't their personal friend?
In addition to winning the games, you also could get like tournament points during the game by doing stuff.
Like objectives?
Yeah.
Okay,
That were
I
like
guess.
secondary. And I guess I just didn't get as many of those. And
Seems
apparently
like if
those
you-
mattered a lot.
It seems like if you win the most games.
You would think.
I might be a simple country video game.
I don't know. It's like a very casual game. So I was like trying not to be like upset.
Oh, I'd
and
be
I
upset.
wasn't really. I was a
I'd be
little
upset.
I was a little salty.
I'd be upset. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't
And
have
there's
to
a
be,
little
you don't
part
have to
of
play
me-
big with me. I'd be
So
upset.
the guy who brought the super cool dragon and lost all of his games
Yeah.
was also named John.
Yeah.
And there's some little voice in the back of my head that's like, did the guy running the event get us mixed up? And did I not get all of my points because on some level he mixed me up
That's
with the guy who
not
lost all
a
his
good reason
games?
either, though. That's
I
you can't
don't-
be making that. How
I
many
don't
people?
think that's what happened.
How many people were at this tournament? 5.
8.
Oh, okay. That's not enough to be screwing up the Johns.
But yeah. Anyway, it was fun. Everyone was really nice. Oh, actually, I do have another really funny story about that.
Yeah.
So, while I was there, while we were all talking, we're all getting ready. We're all looking at each other's miniatures, kind of showing off, and I'm new to this community, so I'm trying to be very like outgoing, like, oh, I love the thing that you did is really great, or I love this thing, trying to kind of be personable. And then so I'm talking to this one guy, and actually in the back of my head I'm like, oh, that's funny. This guy, his voice sounds kind of like this other guy who I met once. And then as we're talking, he's like, hey, did you like come to my house one time to like play War Machine? And I was like, yes, I did. Yeah, and I was just thinking, hey, how's it going? And like, this would have been before the pandemic.
Wow.
Years ago, because that's when I was playing War Machine a lot. That's a different War Machine's just a different miniatures game.
Not to be confused with Battletech.
Not
War Machine.
I know, it's very funny.
Wow.
And there's just a guy who I like got to know at another event, and he was talking about he had a YouTube channel where he like played games and like uploaded them, and then you like did audio, like you like recorded, they like recorded commentary.
Huh.
And I went to his house one time to like record a video for his
Are you
channel.
on a War Machine YouTube video?
I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
We gotta track it down.
I mean, I guess I could ask him. He took it all down. I think because he was one of those like, yeah, years later it was like, this all sucks. Like, or it's like, I didn't feel like this was very good, so I took it down.
Yeah.
Because it was like embarrassing for it to
I
be up.
understand.
Yeah. But it was such a crazy, like, I don't know. He was a nice guy. Like, we didn't ever hang out again after that, but I was like, this is a person I could imagine being friends with, if life goes in that direction. And so it was funny to run, I'm not going to say I'm friends with him now necessarily, but it was really funny to run into him again at like another miniatures event. All these these many years later.
That is funny. It's
Yeah.
a small world out there
Yeah.
in the wargaming community in the greater
Yeah.
Portland area.
And he had a nose piercing now
Oh hell yeah.
to show that time had passed.
It's always nice.
Uh-huh.
It's always nice when people provide little little hints. Okay,
So, that was really funny.
I've got bad news about Alexander Madeira. Camilla, by the time you receive this message, I'll have been captured. That's never how you want the message to open. Hostiles closing in all around us. I'm recording this. I don't know how much time I have left. I've always loved you. Listen, the evidence is hidden in a dead drop. It's the best I could do given the circumstances. Go to my grandfather's monument. You remember the place where we laid him to rest? In the mountains, direct river, paved over it to put up a parking lot. Look there and you'll find what you need. I can hear the sound of splintering hardwood. They're coming through the door, and I'm out of time. I pray that I will see you again, but if I don't, I need you to win this war. Do whatever you have to do, just finish it, not for me, but for our people. Goodbye. The image on screen cuts. The only sound you hear is the hiss of static. I'll start putting together a rescue team. Leave space for me, Daddy. I'm coming with you. First, can you bring a better mech this time? Can you let me pick your mech?
She might be in a better mech actually, because she got those sick mechs out of.
We can hope.
Yeah.
I've got. They're moving him probably in an APC. If we launch Lex now, Uh-oh. Should we launch now? Or wait until we know what we're dropping into?
I feel like this is a classic. If it doesn't go well, you're just, like rescue teams have to prioritize their own safety.
Yeah.
Because if it
otherwise-
goes wrong,
then you need to be rescued by a third team.
You just added more people that need to be rescued.
Well,
so.
I said let's go.
Okay.
Assemble your lance, 3 of your best. I'll be joining you in the Atlas we recovered. Okay, good.
Oh, see, okay, thank goodness. Whew.
Here's the thing. I'm very confident. I think we can handle anything we're thrown into.
Yeah. Now,
what should I do?
I would drop Kick Puncher, and I'd bring the Highlander. I really like the Highlander, and I would put Not Decker in it. Probably Glitch.
We like Glitch. Are you happy with Archangel?
Yeah, I think Archangel would be fine. Behemoth would also be fine. I think either's fine. Maybe Behemoth. I don't know. I do like his.
Behemoth.
Yeah, his multi-target's nice, but also
On the King Crab.
that's a missile boat, so sometimes it's kind of nice. I don't know that we always want to
Focus in.
multi-target. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Cinder's gonna upchuck. You okay, baby? Well, I got 5 minutes left. Let's hit deploy.
I feel like it felt like we had no time this stream. I don't know if it's like because there was so much catch up to do.
There's a lot of catch up.
Or there was so much tech stuff at the beginning.
There wasn't that much tech stuff.
Do you need to replace nail clippers?
Okay, that was mine.
Yeah, I know. I want you to defend
spawned-
yourself.
This was spawned off of our previous conversation this weekend. So we were talking about the tabs that we have open on our phones. And first of all,
interesting. You're already on the offensive. You're trying to make this about how we're the weirdos.
yeah, well, it's about managing image.
It's yeah.
It's about managing. And so we were going through and saying like, okay, I have a tab that's this. I had the least amount of tabs. I think I have like 10 tabs. Some people have hundreds, like 200. And one of my tabs was for a specific brand of nail clippers, Japanese nail clippers that I have seen well reviewed that they are very good nail clippers. And I've been having them. I've had that tab open for when I need to replace my nail clippers. And I said that. And then everybody looked at me and was like, you need to replace nail clippers?
Everyone. By the way, it was really great because you were just talking and everyone was
jumped
like,
on me.
Hey, wait a second. Could we roll this back?
It was a horrifying moment. And I was like, yeah, because they go dull after a time. And everybody was like, no, they don't. I've never once replaced nail clippers unless I've lost them. So I'm looking for any sort of backup. Really, anybody at all out there who wants to come to my belated defense, you have to replace your nail clippers. They go dull. How could they not?
I mean, eventually.
Okay, so to put it in perspective, not even going to play this mission. To put this in perspective, I think I have bought, since being married, so in the last 10 years, I think I've only gotten 3 nail clippers, replaced twice. That's,
Every 3 years, about three years does seem more.
I'm not replacing them every fucking year. But
every 3 years, they're wearing them out that fast.
3 or 4, I don't know.
Do you notice?
Yeah, I do.
You notice,
and I especially notice when you start
level?
using a new one. It's like, wow, what a clean and easy cut. What a sharp cut that made. I'm not mad. It sounds like you needed these nail clippers for like 20 years. Buy them and you won't need to replace them. You're the guy from the Pratchett book with the boots. How tough are your nails?
Oh, you know that phrase, tough as nails?
It's about
Matt.
me.
It's about Matt.
I mean, normal. I don't know. I guess my toenails can sometimes be pretty thick boys.
So,
what do you mean you don't have to? They're gonna get dulled by use.
I guess.
That's just how molecules work. You're fighting against. I'm aligned with reality. You all are in denial. Not the good ones. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you guys are all buying. Maybe you guys are all buying Seki Edge brand nail clippers like I'm about to.
So are these? What makes them nice? Are they sharper, or are they going to last? Are they going to last any longer? I guess
they were pitched to me as lasting longer.
Are they dual blade, or are they one mono blade? For a while, I used to get a lot of ads for some guys who made a single blade, like nail clipper.
That sounds awful.
Because the idea being that that's somehow better.
How could that be better? That sounds.
I don't
awful.
know. I tried not to pay too
that
close
sounds
of attention.
Unpleasant to use.
It was a
no,
commercial.
it's a dual. I don't know, normal. Normal.
So it was it pitched to you as like it'll last a long time.
It'll last a long time and make a nice cut.
Wow.
I can't. You never. Nobody's helping me. Nobody's helping me.
Ian's supporting you at least.
How expensive are these? I don't think they're expensive.
Seki Edge nail clippers. I'm looking them up. 15, $20.
Yeah. Which is, I guess expensive for nail clippers.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. I thought these were going to look crazy.
No, they're just nice. They're just nice.
They do
nail
look
clippers.
a little bit unusual.
I agree with Matt. Well, Lauren, I thank you. How do you want us to help you? By agreeing with me. I want you to agree with me. I'm over here. I just use my like $1.50 clippers from Rite Aid. Yeah, well, that's what I've been using.
Really getting some like Sydney as the like square jawed Chad. Just like I just use my $1.50 clippers from Rite Aid.
That's what I use, and then I have to replace them every few years because they get dull. You people are not. I feel like if all of you guys
become a dealer.
Man, imagine
with a picture of feet.
And what if I started being like this? What if this stream was sponsored by Seki Edge?
What if it was an MLM that you got like pulled into?
It's like Cutco brand knives. I think you all are. If you all bought new nail clippers and started using them, I think you would be like, wow, what a huge difference this is.
Mean,
I guess
probably.
my old ones were a bit dull.
Traditional craftsmanship from Japan combined with modern technology. Do they fold the nail clippers
1,000 times? I mean, that's pretty cheap for something you replace every couple years. This is why I hate talking to people.
Matt, do you want me to say something crazy to take the heat off you?
I don't know. You don't have to. I can take the heat.
Oh, okay.
But I do want to hear the crazy thing that you want to say.
I basically don't use nail clippers.
That is crazy. What are you talking about? What do you do?
It just kind of rip them.
Are you a chewer?
No.
You just rip?
Yeah. You just you get a good.
Now.
Yeah, it grosses Sydney out.
I understand. For a big time, John's a ripper. John the Ripper. It's gross. For the longest time, I was chronic nail biter. I would chew on my nails, and honestly, using Sydney, you gotta fix this. Using nail clippers was a big part of gaining control of that habit.
This is the gift I'm giving to you, Matt.
Thank you.
I'm jumping on this grenade.
I do appreciate you. I would up on a day for you. I do appreciate that. So I used to sort of be in your same boat, and it was a terrible habit.
Yeah, don't
and
put that on me. I'm not
I managed to kick it by
I'm above that.
You're basically a chewer, bud.
No,
you're basically the same.
No, that's way different.
It's pretty close.
I'm not putting anything in my mouth.
At least Matt is clipping. So the nail clippers helped me do that, and I did the other day. You said that my nails looked quite well kept, and I appreciated that.
They do, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. My nails do look really bad, so.
And I was deeply self-conscious about it. I still bite my fingertips. I still do that.
Thanks, Ian.
But I'm doing a lot better than I used to be.
I'm kind of it is similar to the nail because I think it is a fidgeting thing.
It's definitely a fidgeting thing.
Yeah, it's definitely like a fidgeting thing.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I still bite my fingers, and I've got off the nail and I'm just to the fingers, and that's still a bad habit, and I'm a little better, but I still need to be better about that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm using nail clippers more often than other people. Like I'm clipping my nails, like my fingernails, every few days. I don't know.
Wow.
Like yeah. I'm kind of always clipping them a little bit.
I would say that is more often than
like
most people.
I'm cleaning them out. I'm clipping them. I'm trimming them. Maybe that's an exaggeration. I'm not counting the days, but
that's like the 50s haircut style where you just get a haircut. You get like a tiny trim like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, because it was only 25 cents.
Yeah.
Do you do it after a shower so they're softer? Nah, I'm not planning ahead like that.
See, if you did that, your clippers would last longer.
Well, maybe, but
no,
if
Matt,
anything, I would
Matt
want...
actually dips them in hardener first.
I think I'd prefer clipping before because then I don't know, I'd come out feeling fresh, you know. Yeah, that's your problem. I don't think you guys know anything about this.
My mom always had like soft fingernails, or she wanted them to be stronger. She couldn't grow them out, so she'd always be putting like
a thing on it.
There's stuff that you can put on it that's supposed to make your nails harder.
Huh.
I don't know if it ever worked.
Probably not. Just because I imagine shit never works. But that's an interesting problem. I don't think I can understand why that would be obnoxious, having soft nails. Sometimes you do need. Yeah. I think you both need to do like a course on cutting nails. Me? Why? I'm the only one who does it. I'm the only one doing it right. I think it's fine. Maybe every few days is an exaggeration. Maybe like once a week. I don't know.
Jared does.
I just do it regular. Sometimes I trim.
That's what makes him Jared. I think the world's most normal man.
My normal friend Jared.
It's our sensual friend Jared.
Erotic friend Jared.
Right, erotic. That's
what
it
is. Bad news: the APC holding Lord Madera has reached the facility. Oh, so it didn't matter that I got here quick.
Well, there's no way that we were going to get there quick enough, right?
Mission start. Great.
All right. Wait,
End the game.
Wait, I want to see what's in her. I'll look at her. Cool.
AC-20, SRM, LRM, ERLs.
Cool.
Pulse. What's a pulse?
Good stuff. It's just better. It's just like the laser, but it's better. Cool. Basically, does more damage.
No double heat sinks. That's okay.
Oh yeah. Well, there probably are. There actually are double heat sinks. You're not highlighted.
Ah. Oh. Stream 33, if you can believe it.
We're gonna win all those gaming awards.
Oh yeah, Expedition. The French.
Wait, Jared, I'm just regular. Oh, looks like someone's been eating his veggies.
That's a joke about bowel movements.
Yeah.
Look it up on the Bristol stool chart. Shouts out to Chris. I think I had heard about. I knew about the Bristol stool chart.
Maybe you just didn't remember that's what it was
I didn't
called.
know like by saying the Bristol chart, I didn't immediately think, yeah, that chart with the poos on it.
You know about the Schmidt pain index? That also came
Is
up.
that the one with the cartoon faces? In increasing amounts of pain?
No, that's a guy. There's a guy. It was a last name Schmidt. He was an entomologist, and basically he just let different like
bugs bite him.
Specifically Hymenoptera. So specifically like ants and like wasps and bees. He'd let him sting him, and then he'd like record what it was like, and then give it a rating between 1 to 4.
4 ouchies out of 4.
Yeah, I think only 3 things are 4s.
Why would you do that? I guess because you love science. Yeah, you know, braver than the troops, I guess.
But it is pretty funny because also the way that he describes them, he describes them sometimes like you would describe the bouquet of a wine. It's pretty funny.
Yes, this is a
like,
long-lasting,
smoky,
smoky. You could really feel the tannins in this ant bite.
Yeah. Or it'd be just like, what if someone hammered a nail into your hand and then poured hot metal into it?
Yeah, that sounds awful, man. I wouldn't want that to happen. How did he know what was a 4 ahead of time?
I don't know what his methodology was.
Probably he was just like listing, and then afterwards was like a scale of 4.
Yeah, or he probably also knew going in like what was the most painful.
Yeah, people probably have opinions on that.
So,
keeping a journal of ow, 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 fuck, ah, ow, ow, Jesus.
But yeah, tarantula hawk moths are one of the 3 that are 4, which are
too many.
Which are what like Cazadors.
Too many animals in the name of that creature. A tarantula hawk moth, buddy. Pick a lane.
I think it's tarantula. Or no, tarantula hawk. No, just tarantula hawk. Sorry, I got that mixed up with a hawk moth, which is a crazy kind of moth. It's a moth that flies like it's like a hummingbird almost. Yeah, hawk Hawk
tarantula.
tarantula. Sting on that thing.
Nice. That's funny. That's pretty funny.
You play Fallout New Vegas?
A little bit.
You ever run into Cazadors?
I guess I have.
Those are.
I actually think I saw a picture of Cazadors, like real Cazadors, the other day. They didn't look nice.
Yeah, those are tarantula hawks.
Yeah, those don't look nice.
Yeah, they're a 4 on the Schmidt-Payne.
Well, they
Sting
look like a
Index.
4 on the damn ugly scale.
I think they're up there with bullet ants. And
What?
then I don't remember. You ever
Those
heard of
just shoot with a gun.
bullet? No, they're called that because the sting. It feels like you've been shot with a gun.
Oh my god. That's so funny. Luke got
Sporting high school style.
That's where Lauren's like, oh wait, I have too
Oh,
many.
it's the end of the stream.
I have too many points.
I gotta spend them all. I
might
might
not-
shed them.
Might not live to see next week.
Yeah, you don't want to die with bubbles in your pocket.
Shut up, bitch.
You don't get to take them with you.
Sort of an ant and the grasshopper situation.
You played 2 hours to die like this?
All right, do I got any more? We're over time.
We are overtime. And we're not getting paid any extra. Vibing cats just vibing.
I was about to make a joke about you're getting paid, but I guess
Bells.
you are technically getting paid.
I am technically getting paid.
A
And
little
more than
bit.
technically, I am literally getting paid a paltry sum by my good
Mhm.
friends. And thank you again for the paltry sum of my friends. I do appreciate it. I'm not besmirching your paltry sums.
We'll talk about more next week. Sydney graduated from grad school.
Oh, we didn't. Yeah, you're right.
We talked about it very
Gold,
little bit.
please.
We'll talk about it more later. Everyone,
Sorry.
uh,
Hold your congrats.
You've got a big storm coming.
no, let's take us out. Let's end this stream. Everyone, give Sydney a congrats in chat.
Congrats.
Oh, we'll talk about Tom Scott next week too.
Oh, yeah,
Do
yeah,
some
yeah.
catching up.
Yeah. Yeah, congrats, Sydney. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, they're hitting.
There we go. There we go. That's what I was about to go do. That. You guys got it. Oh, you got a crumpled receipt. Looks like it's from the jerk store.
Oh.
God damn it! I can't find anything in my own fucking.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Who? Me?
Sporting high school style.
Oh, people came into my work to tell me that Sydney graduated. Jake and Reagan. We figured that had to be who it was, but it was very funny just seeing
To
that
imagine it was
out of
anybody
context.
else.
Yeah, I can imagine it just being like word is spreading throughout the city, town. Newburgh's. We'll call it a town.
As soon as his
Start
broom,
the game
as soon as his
already.
broom is gone,
You can't
It's
start
done.
the game. We're done.
it's over.
The
You
game of
missed
life.
The game. You missed
Starting
the
the game of going home and going to bed. Unfriggin' believable.
It's time to play the game.
Friggin' believable.
Okay.
And we're gonna get the voice
Stream-
text soon here.
Stream next week, I believe. Did you guys enjoy the sushi?
We did, yeah. We went to Sinju.
Yeah.
Got some delicious sushi.
Nice. The pipe hits the guy. That's funny. That's all my points. You're safe now, says Lauren.
Oh, and he died.
Yeah. Stream next week. Don't forget to listen to All Wrestlers Die by Closet Goth.
I was popping my neck there, but it kind of looked like I just died.
Well, you know,
Sorry.
I could pop my neck, but
Gotta go.
yes, we do. Thanks everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you next week.
Shut up, bitch. Gotta go.